Hey, people, it's your boy, Chub Rap. There's a new sheriff in town. Southern Edge Beverage Company. And let me tell you, you better taste the edge. Watch this. Taste the edge. Sweet tea vodka, salted caramel whiskey will rock you. The taste is smooth and refreshing. Gluten-free, no harsh burn for the blessing. Make it neat. Have it on ice. Buy both bottles. Have it twice. Mix with your favorite fruit juice. Nice. Mix a liqueur combo. Hype. We're black owned. Yeah. Finest in Atlanta telephone. College Park. Check this bone. Sweet tea, vodka, fix your fam. Southern Edge Beverages, Instagram. Salted caramel whiskey on the edge. New sheriff in town, baby. Taste the edge. Southern Edge can be found in the following locations in the metro Atlanta area. Total Wine and More in Alpharetta. Camp Creek World of Beverages. Prohibition Liquor. Firewater Package. Crest Wine and Spirits and Bim's Package Store. It's time to taste the edge. Southern Edge, baby.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Swerving my Suburbans, swerving in my Suburbans. The choppers blocker, the coppers gon' try knock us when I'm swerving my Suburbans, swerving in my Suburban. I'm on swerve, swerving my Suburbans, swerving in my Suburban. The choppers blocker, the coppers gon' try knock us when I'm swerving my Suburban, swerving in my Suburban. I'm on swerve. Riding through the city, dirty money like Diddy. Got a bad chick with me, she want me to stroke a kitty. That kush smoke got me on the highway doing 50 plus your boy on swerve. Like I want the cops to get me, baby girl on the road. Say she like the way I do things, nickname me Staircase. Stepping up my shoe game, slide to the nudie bar, put a couple stacks on it. Find a hotel bed, put a couple backs on it. I'm on swerve, I'm on swerve at the drive-thru. Try and keep my tires off the curb. Rock already told you with swagger we stepping. Got the shorty on your arm looking at my retro 7. Bet that get you quite offended. You look at me with ice grill. I ain't sweating you, dog. I'm higher than a light bill. So keep it easy with the move swings. Sucker knuckle stripping, no shoestrings. Who bang? Swerving my Suburbans, swerving in my Suburbans. The choppers blocker, the coppers gon' try knock us when I'm swerving my Suburban, swerving in my Suburban. I'm on swerve, swerving my Suburban, swerving in my Suburban. The choppers blocker, the coppers gon' try knock us when I'm swerving my Suburban, swerving in my Suburban. I'm on swerve. In the club with my mans, got a drink in each hand. Mommy bustin' it open, all a boy can say is in. Plus she came with her girls, put them on with the homies. Get a little sweaty, grab a bite at the Shoney's. Swerving my Suburban, I got a few bottles. Ciroc and cranberry, and I'm stepping on the throttle. Inhale the perp, ooh yeah, like Randy Savage. These chumps hating on me cause they smoking on the average. Fresh pair of Air Max, brand new fitted. You saying something about money?
The Two Live Stews are brought to you by Southern Edge Beverage Company. The sweet tea flavored vodka and salted caramel flavored whiskey. You're probably watching this on a replay. Stop it. Pause the video. Pull out your phone and scan the little QR code right there. And buy you a bottle. Buy two, as the great Chub Rock says. Buy 2 bottles of the Southern Edge salted caramel whiskey, sweet tea flavored vodka. It's just phenomenal. Trust me, you will like it. I haven't received any complaints at all about Southern Edge. I mean, it is fantastic. You can drink it straight. You can drink it neat, but just phenomenal. Southern Edge Beverage Company, southernedgebeverageco.com.
Hey, people, it's your boy, Chub Rap. There's a new sheriff in town. Southern Edge Beverage Company. And let me tell you, you better taste the edge. Watch this. Taste the edge. Sweet tea vodka, salted caramel whiskey will rock you. The taste is smooth and refreshing. Gluten-free, no harsh burn for the blessing. Make it neat. Have it on ice. Buy both bottles. Have it twice. Mix with your favorite fruit juice. Nice. Mix a liqueur combo. Hype. We're black owned. Yeah. Finest in Atlanta telephone. College Park. Check this bone. Sweet tea, vodka, fix your fam. Southern Edge Beverages, Instagram. Salted caramel whiskey on the edge. New sheriff in town, baby. Taste the edge. Southern Edge can be found in the following locations in the metro Atlanta area. Total Wine and More in Alpharetta, Camp Creek World of Beverages, Prohibition Liquor, Firewater Package, Crest Wine and Spirits, and Bim's Package Store. It's time to taste the edge. Southern Edge, baby.
Welcome to the Two Live Stews Court of No Appeal, honey, where the truth and justice do not live, and rulings and order are merely a suggestion. Where the Honorable, sometimes, Judge Hollywood presides. All rise.
Okay, BMX, this is what they want. That family shit. Dirty. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Bonds that can't be broken. Watch it. Hey yo, we family. 3 times we heat rhymes, eye to eye, Jinx, X and I. A bond that will never die. Wise guys will split the pie. Big style, hypnotize. I'm back home, the shark in the town. Let the fin roam, my fam in the zone. See how we rock well, exotic flow. Crystal seashells, never sleep where the beast dwell. Monster the music, you the shit, then prove it. This is hip hop, get your shit chopped. It's been a long time coming on the same track with fan dumping. Look how your man's gunning for fam, cause we all stand for something. Salute the fans production, producing mass destruction. We ask nothing, command respect, that's the law of instruction. Back in the south with a Dutch in my mouth, fam. That's what I'm all about, damn. 3 deep when we rolling out. Leave your face posted out. Double holster, twin toasted out. Your style bitch, watch me hold it out. Get money. Every day with fam is sunny. We get money. Every day with fam is sunny. We family. Unbreakable balls, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm, hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm, hey yo, we family. The jester, nobody does it better. Ain't nothing like fam riding a beat like a bike. When it come to this rap shit, yeah, I know we out of sight. Every nigga bout on Tonka Fest, that Jinx is the best. BMX Supreme Jester, who gon' run up and test? I'm outside the gate, not in the bleachers or sideline. That mean that I ain't playing, motherfucker, I'm bout mine. You had your time, now it's mine to shine. I'm hungry when I spit, can't you hear it in the rhyme?
Okay. We have the new advertising rate sheets. Okay, so if you'd like to advertise with the Two Live Stews, you can do that. Very simply, email me, sme.dougstewart@gmail.com. We've got rates to advertise on the show for any budget, for the most part. We tried to, and that's why it took so long to put it together. We wanted to make sure that we could accommodate, all budgets. All right, so sme.dougstewart@gmail.com, and we'll send you the rate sheet and advertise with the Stews. I mean, we got a bunch of different ways we can advertise your business. If you own an internet business where you're doing most of your business on the web, or if you live in Atlanta in particular, this is perfect for you because we reach those 2 groups of buyers, put it like that.
Right. So we can work with everybody's budget. So if someone calls and they just ain't got no bread, you're going to figure something out.
Yeah,
is that what you're saying?
We'll figure something out.
That's bullshiggity. We're not going to figure something out if they ain't got no paper. We're not doing that.
Stews, I got $50. All right, this is what you get for $50. we'll give you a fist. Shouts out to so-and-so business, and we'll give you a fist.
Cause you look so sweet. I wish I could take some moment. Girl, you look so damn sweet. No, I wish I could taste the moment. Been around the world, hey, but there's nothing like that Southern edge, girl. No, I've been around the world, whoa. Nothing like that Southern ass girl. Yeah. Okay, now pour me a one. Better yet, make it soon. They say the night is young. Wet this cup like the fountain in you. Shining. Tell me what your sign is. Tell me what you drink, little lady. I could buy by the bottle, I promise. Yeah. Because you look so sweet. Woo. I wish I could take some moment. Girl, you look so damn sweet. No, no. I wish I could say some moment. Been around the world, hey. But there's nothing like that Southern ass girl. No. I've been around the world, whoa. Nothing like that Southern ass girl.
Hey, people, it's your boy Chub Rap. There's a new sheriff in town, Southern Edge Beverage Company. And let me tell you, you better taste the edge. Watch this. Taste the edge. Sweet tea vodka, salted caramel whiskey will rock you. The taste is smooth and refreshing. Gluten-free, no harsh burn for the blessing. Make it neat. Have it on ice. Buy both bottles. Have it twice. Mix with your favorite fruit juice. Nice. Mix a liqueur combo. Hype. We're black owned. Yeah. Finest in Atlanta telephone. College Bar. Check this bone. Sweet tea, vodka, fix your fam. Southern Edge Beverages, Instagram. Salted caramel whiskey on the edge. New sheriff in town, baby. Taste the edge. Southern Edge can be found in the following locations in the metro Atlanta area. Total Wine and More in Alpharetta. Camp Creek World of Beverages. Prohibition Liquor. Firewater Package. Crest Wine and Spirits and Bim's Package Store. It's time to taste the edge. Southern Edge, baby.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Swerving my Suburban, swerving in my Suburban. The choppers blocker, the coppers gon' try and knock us when I'm swerving my Suburban, swerving in my Suburban. I'm on swerve, swerving my Suburban, swerving in my Suburban. The choppers blocker, the coppers gon' try and knock us when I'm swerving my Suburban, swerving in my Suburban. I'm on swerve. Riding through the city, dirty money like Diddy. Got a bad chick with me, she want me to stroke a kitty. That kush smoke got me on the highway doing 50 plus your boy on swerve. Like I want the cops to get me, baby girl on the road. Say she like the way I do things, nickname me Staircase. Stepping up my shoe game, slide to the nudie bar, put a couple stacks on it. Find a hotel bed, put a couple backs on it. I'm on swerve, I'm on swerve at the drive-thru. Try and keep my tires off the curb. Rock already told you with swagger we stepping. Got the shorty on your arm looking at my retro 7. Bet that get you quite offended. You look at me with ice grill. I ain't sweating you, dog. I'm higher than a light bill. So keep it easy with the move swings. Sucker knuckles tripping, no shoestrings. Who bang? Swerving my Suburban, swerving in my Suburban. The choppers blocker, the coppers gon' try and knock us when I'm swerving my Suburban, swerving in my Suburban. I'm on swerve, swerving my Suburban, swerving in my Suburban. The choppers blocker, the coppers gon' try and knock us when I'm swerving my Suburban, swerving in my Suburban. I'm on swerve. In the club with my mans, got a drink in each hand. Mommy bustin' it open, all a boy can say is in. Plus she came with her girls, put them on with the homies. Get a little sweaty, grab a bite at the Shoney's. Swerving my Suburban, I got a few bottles. So rockin' cranberry and I'm stepping on the throttle. Inhale the perp, ooh yeah, like Randy Savage. These chumps hating on me cause they smoking on the average. Fresh pair of Air Max, brand new fitted. You saying something about money?
Stewart Media and Entertainment presents the Two Live Stews experience. We back, show. This right here, this ain't your ordinary-ish.
Two Live Stews Experience, Ryan Stewart, Doug Stewart, baby, we back. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yes, we are back. It's been a long time. We shouldn't have left you, but them folks sat us down forcefully. What up to the Qs?
Do not let anyone confuse you. The Two Live Stews started this shit.
The Two Live Stews experience, shouty. If you not stewing, what the hell are you doing? Ain't this Juneteenth a son of a bitch, this whole Juneteenth thing? If you didn't know, all right, and now what is known as Juneteenth, on June 19th, 1865, Union soldiers arrived in Galveston, Texas with the news that the Civil War is over and slavery in the United States has been abolished. Long story short, they had the Emancipation Proclamation 2 years earlier, and the brothers down there in Texas didn't know, and they weren't told.
It really hurts my heart every time somebody tells a story, man.
They went 2 years still working for free. So
because they didn't have cell phones, and they didn't have text messaging, and they didn't have pages or anything.
That's not why they didn't know. The Union soldiers got there. It was like, man, why y'all busting y'all ass? Why all I see is asses and elbows? And they were like, you know, they said what I guess slaves would say. I mean, we working, man. We trying to avoid that whip. And the Union soldiers like, hey, man,
y'all been free for years.
2 years. How dirty is that? Seriously.
They do us any kind of way. Still to this day, 2024, they do us any kind of way.
Our great-grandmother, she's not our great-grandmother, she's our grandmother. I'm just saying she's great. To quote our grandmother, them people that do us any old kind of way.
They do us any old kind of way, and they're still doing us like that today. Let's go. Good morning, world. It's your boys, the Two Live Stews, Doug Stewart and Ryan Stewart. I am Ryan. He is Doug. And we are the Two Live Stews, and this is the Two Live Stews experience. A huge good morning to Melvin Eccles, Loose Neck Psy, and my man Griffey 5K. I think he calls himself 2K or 3K, but he's so extraordinary that he's got to be a 5K.
Griff joining us this morning?
Well, I see him in the chat. I see him in the chat. Relax, Tree. It's okay. It's okay, Tree. Relax. It's okay.
What does that mean?
How you doing, Doug?
Wait a minute, Tree. Can you come on and talk? Describe what's going on. You going crazy? You look like you having one of them epileptic seizures.
That's not that Griff. It's a listener named Griff.
Oh,
he comes to the Stews weekends from the Carolinas. You know. Yeah.
Oh, that Griff. Okay, Griff.
You got to give us.
Good morning, Tree. Thank you for saying good morning, Tree.
But
that's my bad. It's not on her. It's my bad.
Right.
Yeah, I whenever I saw Griff, I always think of our boy Griff, the comedian here in the ATL. But shouts out to Griff from Carolina, my man Griff. Mm-hmm. Correction.
Yeah.
Good morning, y'all, man. How you feeling this morning, sir?
Fantastic. I'm still kind of perturbed about this whole Juneteenth thing. So today is the 4th of July, right. And this country's independence.
Did you see my post last night?
No.
My in-laws are in town, and my wife wakes me up out of I was in a nap that was like a coma-like.
Deep sleep, right.
She wakes me up and goes, we're going to this fireworks at this church tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And the kids say, they didn't want to go because they were already playing their games and stuff. So even fireworks won't get them off the game.
What?
Right.
Fireworks won't get them off the games?
Please don't.
Sir, we would give our right arm to go in a swimming pool and to see a fireworks show and also us shooting our own fireworks.
Yeah, no.
In Georgia, they have the play fireworks. They don't have the real fireworks, like literally to blow something up when we were growing up in South Carolina.
Yeah. No, we could blow up a whole building with the fireworks we had back in the day.
Yes.
So my wife wakes me up when we're going to this fireworks. The kids say they don't want to go. And when the kids say they don't want to go, I figure, here's my chance to get out of this. I'm going to go back to bed myself, right? But I end up going. And while we get there, I realize.
Whoa. Stop. You go to this fireworks exhibition with you and your wife only. The kids don't go.
My wife and I and my in-laws went. The kids stayed home.
I mean, I almost feel like fireworks is a kid-specific thing. Like it's almost not for adults anymore. No. We've done that. We've been there, done that. And that's a kid's thing.
In this house, fireworks is a JP thing. She loves fireworks. But Morgan was like, Morgan looked at me like, Daddy, do I gotta go? I said, baby, I don't want to go either. I'm not going to make you go. You don't have to go. Okay, great. She shoots back downstairs. Well, anyway, while I'm at the fireworks exhibition last night, I realized that we're there because it was a late Juneteenth fireworks exhibition. So that's why me and my family went to the fireworks last night.
Oh, okay. All right, good. Good.
Just thought I would share that with you.
No, that's good. That's good. I mean, so when I think 4th of July, I think concerts. If you see right here, I got Wipeout Tour 87 attendee for the youngins. For the youngins, and that was held at the Ladson Fairgrounds in the next town over from my hometown.
I was with you. You didn't want me to be there, but I was with you.
You were there?
That was one of those, the Fat Boy, Salt and Pepper,
Slick
Rick.
Yeah.
That was one of those times where I had to pull my trump card. Hey, if you don't take me, you're not going either.
That was an all-timer. Anybody that came up during that era will tell you about the Wipeout Tour.
Yeah, no question.
And also, what else reminds me of 4th of July is summer camp. I believe that we used to go to Camp Bob Cooper, which was called 4-H camp. And I believe we used to go during, like, right before 4th of July or after.
Okay, all right. It wasn't during the 4th of
July.
It
wasn't during the 4th of July because we were shooting fireworks during the 4th of July.
Right.
So, but man, no better time in the world to be a kid than to go to summer camp. So we had all of the different options
for a whole week.
You had archery, which was my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. I just thought archery was the coolest thing in the world. I think
never
maybe it
did
had
that
something to do with I used to be in the comic books, and I always thought Hawkeye from the Avengers was like the coolest superhero ever.
I went to Camp Bob Cooper 4 times and never did archery once.
Oh, loved archery. So archery, they also had riflery. Yes, they were training 7- and 8-year-old kids to shoot guns. So
how different is the world today, my Lord?
Yeah.
Horseback riding.
Arts and crafts, horseback riding, canoeing. You got to pick, a couple of these to do all week long.
Yeah.
That was the greatest thing ever, man.
It was a whole week without the parents.
They had swimming. They had swimming class, too, if you didn't know how to swim.
They had swimming.
I guess if you could swim, you still could take it if you just want to get in the water.
They had a canteen where we could go and spend money to get snacks and stuff. Yeah,
canteen.
It was awesome, man. We did fire pit reading. We did a book reading like once or twice a week at a fire pit that was there at night. It was awesome, man. It was really good times.
Oh man, that's where you first started to cop your feels from the little girls.
Oh yeah, I was straight humping by then. I wasn't
when you say humping, you mean humping air. You weren't.
It was penis to butt humping, hunching. Yeah.
What kind of pleasure did you get from that?
I mean, if you did it the right way and you touched the right things, you get a little relief, if you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to be politically correct because I'm glad you mentioned that. I'm trying to be politically correct because people jumped in my DMs all week this week talking about my little people experience, man, and I was being judged. I don't like being judged. Listen, listeners, Stewies, listen to me. If I come on here and tell y'all some stories about the past, don't y'all hold it against me like it's still what I'm doing now. That was the old me. Y'all judged me all week this week, and I didn't like that at all.
You actually knew what you were doing when you were quote unquote humping these little girls back in 1979.
Well, for the record, I mean, a lot of them were requesting to get humped. I wouldn't just jumping on people and humping them. Yeah, I was getting requests to come and hump them.
I was doing the Humpty dance way before Humpty Hump.
Way before Humpty Hump.
Humpty dance. You stupid.
Yeah. But no, man, real good times, man. And y'all stop judging people, man. It's okay, man. I'm in here telling stories and trying to make y'all laugh with past experiences, man. And people were calling me all kind of nasty names in my DM and how could I do little people like this and talk to little people like that?
We got to get
too.
We got to get to the show, but I'm gonna tell you, man, I had about 2 or 3 quote unquote summer loves that I still I get a tingling feeling inside right now when I think about them.
No question, man.
Okay, and one in particular was from went to summer camp with us, and every year for like 3 years, like we marked it on the calendar. We were writing letters to each other in the summertime.
Yes, man.
Like I wasn't trying to hump anything like that. I just loved her.
Yeah.
And now she popped up on my Facebook feed. Like I don't know how long I've been on Facebook, for maybe 15 years ago. She popped up on my feed, and I was like, "Is that you, my summer love?" Oh man! And every time I see her picture right now, I just think of those summertime, love stories. We wrote each other the whole summer, like 2 or 3 years. I didn't get it. I did hump a little bit.
You didn't get what? What didn't you get?
I didn't get it.
Oh, the Nutsi.
The Nutsi.
Okay.
I just got a lot of hugs and fondling, and I think we snuck away one night from the campfire. You mentioned the campfire earlier. I think we snuck away, and now we 11, 12 years old. So I knew what was going on with the humping, but we didn't hump. She didn't hump me. I want to say her name so bad too, but I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, I got one I want to say. Well, my very first girlfriend ever came from 4-H camp. And I mean, we dated on and off throughout high school. We stayed in touch. I mean, we're still in touch. We're still cool. She's like one of my best friends. I'm not going to say her name.
Yeah, please don't.
She's a very well-known person. You know who I'm talking about. But yeah, man, that's where I met my first girlfriend was at 4-H camp, man.
I know exactly who you're talking about. I didn't know you met her at 4-H camp.
I met her at 4-H camp, man.
I thought you met her by just one of those little rogue little missions to the.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say it anymore. I'm not gonna say anymore.
This is the Two Live Stews and the Two Live Stews experience. We were on the bus at the middle school getting ready to leave for Camp Bob Cooper, and she got on the bus late.
Right.
And I was sitting by somebody, and when she got on the bus was full. I looked at my buddy that was sitting beside me. I said, "Man, you got to get up." He said, "Excuse me?" I said, "Yeah, go find another seat." That girl right there is sitting by me while we ride to Camp Bob Cooper.
Yeah.
And that's where it all started. She was like, "Thank you for getting me a seat." I said, "You are very welcome."
I didn't know that's where you met her at. And you're right. This person is very, very well known. I don't think we've talked about her on the show. So let's just keep that secret. You're watching the Two Live Stews Experience. Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, brought to you by Southern Edge Beverage, CO.com. Huh?
What'd you say?
No, I was saying we're brought to the people by Southern Edge Beverage. Okay, right. Southern Edge Beverage Company, Southern Edge Beverage, CO.com. Southern Edge Beverage, CO.com. Sweet tea flavored vodka and salted caramel flavored whiskey.
Speaking of Southern Edge, before you move on, man, real quick, have you recovered from Clave yet, man? I think I'm finally recovered.
Yeah, I'm Gucci.
God, it takes so long to recover these days, though, man.
My kids hate when I say that too. They like, "Dad, that's like 8 years ago."
Gucci?
Daddy, that's 8 years ago. Why you keep saying that? I like that word because it really simplifies everything. You know what I mean when I say I'm Gucci.
Yes.
I'm Gucci. I'm good.
You're good.
I'm good.
It's universal language.
Yeah, make sure and pass the word about the show. Two Live Stews, YouTube.com, Two Live Stews, Facebook.com. Pass the word. Can you share the show? Hit the little share button. We really would appreciate it. Tell 5 people. I mean, damn, it really ain't that hard for you to tell somebody. Can you tell one person?
Stop being so stingy.
Golly. We got a bunch to get into we got a bunch to get into today. So we're going to talk some basketball, some Bronny, some LeBron, little afterthoughts, some stuff been going on with them, Caitlin Clark and the WNBA. Quickly, let's go over the poll. There we go, Tree. You right on time.
Let's go over the poll. Quickly, let's go over the poll.
Yeah, quickly, let's go over the poll. I mean, man,
real quick about this poll. And we'll go over it. I'm sorry, real quick. I think we all missed an opportunity to do some good in the hood with this poll. And I tried to be funny with it a little bit, but at the same time,
no, you didn't. That's the problem. You didn't try to be funny. You went too technical. You went too technical and deep. These people ain't trying to get deep.
Ninjas need to vote. Ninjas need to vote. They're trying to enslave us again.
All right, well,
that's the message I wanted to put out. That's the message that needed to be put out.
Hey,
ninjas need to be voting. Ninjas need to take it serious. We're talking about all kind of stuff going on. Project 2025, Chevron situation. I mean, all kind of stuff. And it was an opportunity that was missed.
You just don't get it, man. These ninjas ain't trying to get all serious in the morning at 7 a.m., man. Some of them at 4 a.m. in the morning if they're in Cali. So the top five was the top 5 black people jobs, all in response to Trump talking about black jobs and this, that, and the other. So we were supposed to have a little fun with it. You went all technical. Don't even show his list anymore. Don't even show his list anymore, Tree.
I'm disappointed in the listener. I'm disappointed in y'all.
This is the winning top 5 black people jobs. Barbershop vendors, candy lady, club promoters, point guard,
doing nothing for the community.
And defensive backs.
That list didn't do nothing for the community.
We chronicled the last white defensive back successful that got playing time defensive back was the great Jason Sehorn almost 30 years ago. And so I'm up 1-0. Now what they gonna do? Now what you gonna say? You down 0-1 again in this top 5 thing. Now what you gonna say?
I figured out what's going on here. And it is the Two Live Stews, Dr. Ron Stewart.
Oh, now you figure out what's going on here.
I figured out what's going on here, okay? The listeners are going to do whatever they can because of the name that y'all have given me to try to make me fuss and whine. That's all this is. They want to see Crying Ryan. Thank you, Tree. They want to see Crying Ryan.
Nobody wants to see Crying Ryan. You're lying to yourself. The people want you to compete. Let's talk about this for one quick second. We about to go to break here. Oh, yeah, we got a couple minutes. Hey, man, I need you to show up, man. I need you to get better effort in this drill. This is like a drill. Let me put it in football terms that you can understand. For people that don't know, you played the NFL for 5 years. Let's put this into football terms. I need you to complete this drill and compete. You remember the drills? You know, you were one of these guys. You remember the drills that you did in practice? You always tried to be first in the drill. If you were running wind sprints, you always wanted to be first. I need you to try better, harder to win this drill.
There's a big difference between me and you. I wasn't trying to be first. I was always first in all the damn drills. I'm not like you.
Well,
read the moniker under my thing, man, under my name. What does it say?
Mentorship matters.
We missed an opportunity, sir. Last week, we missed an opportunity.
You mentoring grown-ass people. These people just want to laugh, man. Stop that.
Yeah, Ryan, I love you, and I will go to bat for you, but you are definitely a little serious for what we're trying to create. Naughty.
I mean, his list was fine. It just wasn't better than Doug's list last week.
Okay. Start sending your invoices to Doug. Let's see how fast they get paid, Naughty. Let's do that. Start sending your invoices to Doug.
Hey, whatever, man.
Yeah, he's management, right?
Hey.
Yeah, I saw an opportunity, man, and if I got to take a loss for the betterment of the people to make ninjas go get registered and to go out and vote to save us from being in chains again, I'll do that.
Tree.
I'll do that.
Put Ryan's list up there if you have it. This is Ryan. Professional deflector of care and kin privilege. Why you can't touch my hair consultants. Sunday AM candy church lady. You put Sunday AM? Take your ass to the polls and vote cancel specialists. You just had too many big words. Oh, and I forgot. Number 5, Nick Saban's headset cable carrier. I didn't even understand what that even meant.
That's the funny one. That was the funny one. Whatever, man.
Y'all don't get it. People didn't get it.
Listen, my intellectual properties are a little bit higher than y'all's. It's okay. Y'all missed it. It went over y'all's head. It's okay. No big deal. No big deal.
I don't even think that term applies to anything what you just talked about.
Sure it does. Of course it does.
Intellectual properties.
Of course it does.
Okay, man. All right. You're watching the Two Live Stews Experience. We got a fantastic one today. It's kind of wrapped around the 4th of July. It is wrapped around the 4th of July. So we got a great one, man. So right now, I am, guess what the record is in the new poll. If you're new to the show, Ryan did this whole protest and boycott us some bullshiggity just to try to, start the whole poll over. I think I was up 17-6 in it, and he just, threw some salt on the whole thing. We started over from the beginning. Guess who's up 2-0?
Congratulations, man. I'm happy for you.
I just want you to compete, man, because if you don't do any better, we're going to have to just cancel this thing because it's not good. If one person is dominating, it's not fun anymore.
You know why I'm happy for you, man?
Why?
because after 54 years of living, you found something to beat me in. Congratulations, man. I'm happy for you. I'm ecstatic. I really am.
Hey, man.
I got you today, though. I guarantee I got you today.
Anybody that knows us, that grew up with us, they know that's a lie. I beat you literally in everything until your junior year of high school. So when you're a junior in high school, what are you, 16? You're 60 years old? For 16 years, I beat you in everything until one night when I came home and I was drinking, and parents didn't know I was drinking. And we went outside and we wrestled and you got me. I mean, you barely got me.
So now you were buzzed when you got beat down. Okay,
yeah, I was drunk. I was drinking beers, Mickey's, the big mouth.
Loose neck side said number 6, sexy red life coach. Sexy red life coach.
You just went too deep, man. These people ain't trying to get all deep.
I saw an opportunity, man, to better up.
If it was something that we could have a lot of fun with, yeah. Or not, no. If it was something we could get serious about, I think the people would appreciate that. But I don't think that was what we were calling for in that. And you know what? Because of all of the controversy, I passed it on to you and Tree. So what are you going to say now when I beat you? You and Tree are making up the top 5s now. Today is the first one. Officially, y'all done that.
Up next on the Two Live Stews and the Two Live Stews Experience, we'll talk about the Fever and the Aces game that took place a couple days ago. Great game. We'll talk about Caitlin Clark. We'll talk about Angel Reese. We're going to do some WNBA talk, as well as a few other things, man. And then after that, we'll spend some time with the lovely Arlie Wood. Welcome to Arlie Wood. Arlie Michelle. She'll do an entertainment report.
I don't even have to rush today, because we're off celebrating the colonizers' independence. Isn't that ironic?
Top 5 black jobs. It's a poll I didn't even want to do. I just didn't find it funny. I didn't think it was something that we should be laughing about. This dude on national TV during a debate that the world's watching brings up a term called black jobs. The current president repeats said black jobs, but no moderator or anybody says, hey, what's a black job? I wanted to bring attention to that. Okay, that's what I wanted to talk about, but y'all missed it. Y'all missed an opportunity. Shouts out to the good folks from Southern Edge Beverage Company. Check them out at southernedgebeverageco.com.
All right, when we get back from the break, we talk a little bit of sports, read some chat messages. We're going to read some messages later. Like I said, I don't got to go to work. I'm chilling. I ain't going to sit on here till noon, but it feels kind of good that we can kind of relax a little bit, right? And just chill.
I agree, sir.
We got Nadi's Funky 4 coming up later.
Excited about that.
Very excited about that.
There'll be some substance in that for sure.
What?
Substance is important. Appreciate you, Nadi. Top 5 black jobs. Barbershop. I mean, oh my, it hurt my feelings, man.
I'm a cute cop, I tell them I'm a cute. You know how it is when you roll with the cues. You know how it is when you roll with the cues.
The Two Live Stews are brought to you by Southern Edge Beverage Company. Sweet tea flavored vodka and salted caramel flavored whiskey. You're probably watching this on a replay. Stop it. Pause the video. Pull out your phone and scan the little QR code right there. And buy you a bottle. Buy 2, as the great Chub Rock says. Buy 2 bottles of the Southern Edge salted caramel whiskey, sweet tea flavored vodka. It's just phenomenal. Trust me, you will like it. I haven't received any complaints at all about Southern Edge. I mean, it is fantastic. You can drink it straight. You can drink it neat, but just phenomenal. Southern Edge Beverage Company, southernedgebeverageco.com.
Hey, people, it's your boy Chub Rock. There's a new sheriff in town. Southern Edge Beverage Company. And let me tell you, you better taste the edge. Watch this. Taste the edge. Sweet tea vodka, salted caramel whiskey will rock you. The taste is smooth and refreshing. Gluten-free, no harsh burn for the blessing. Make it neat. Have it on ice. Buy both bottles. Have it twice. Mix with your favorite fruit juice. Nice. Mix a liqueur combo. Hype. We're black owned. Yeah. Finest in Atlanta telephone. College Park. Check this bone. Sweet tea vodka. Fix your fam. Southern Edge Beverages, Instagram. Salted caramel whiskey on the edge. New sheriff in town, baby, taste the edge. Southern Edge can be found in the following locations in the metro Atlanta area. Total Wine and More in Alpharetta. Camp Creek World of Beverages. Prohibition Liquor. Firewater Package. Crest Wine and Spirits. And Bim's Package Store. It's time to taste the edge. Southern Edge, baby.
It's your boys, Doug and Ryan Stewart, the Two Live Stews. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. We appreciate y'all for joining us on the Two Live Stews experience. Beautiful holiday today, so they say. A little bit of downtime. I really appreciate the downtime.
Y'all throwing something on the grill down there?
Oh, you know it. Especially with the in-laws being here, man. As soon as we get done this morning, I will go fire the big green egg up, and it will be on all day long. Cooking stuff all day long.
Yeah. So I, as we talked about it, right? That I'm eating chicken now again.
Well, no, we have not talked about it publicly. We have not.
So I didn't tell you the story behind it because I wanted to save it for the show, and I just thought about it just now.
It's great.
I stopped eating meat back at the beginning of COVID. I remember it because it was when when my chapter brother passed away, and right after the funeral, we talked about, me and a couple of my LBs talked about, vegan and stop eating meat and all that because of health issues or whatever. So I haven't eaten chicken, beef, pork. I haven't eaten pork in probably 20 years, but I stopped eating others at that time.
Do you miss bacon?
I miss it when I'm around people, but I don't think about it like that. It don't work like that with me.
Okay.
But anyway, for some reason, I thought about it, and I do eat fish. Okay,
you weren't vegan. You went to a pescatarian diet.
Yeah, I was pescatarian. Right, I was pescatarian. So anyway, for the last 3 or 4 years, I've been having these night terrors where I wake up screaming and fighting, and I've been to the doctor about it, this, that, and the other, and I thought it was my blood pressure medicine. What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing. Go ahead,
night
please.
Terrors.
I know. There's nothing funny about that. Please go ahead.
I'm serious here, man. I'm serious.
Tell the story. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please tell the story.
I hit my face on the nightstand one night. It was so bad. Okay, so I thought it was my blood pressure medicine, had that changed, and it didn't happen. So this one particular night, I went to sleep and I stayed awake. Oh, another part of it is I stayed awake. I woke up and then couldn't go back to sleep. So my sleep has been affected for 3-4 years, right?
Damn.
And then finally one day I was like, man, I slept great last night. What did I do? And it was one of the nights that I ate fish. I don't eat it a lot, but this particular night I ate a couple pieces of whiting. I had some fries or something like that, and I slept good. I was like, I wonder if I'm sleeping because of me being full.
You got some food on your damn stomach, man.
And that's
you got some food on your stomach.
So you know what? I passed by JR Crickets and it was calling me, and I was like, you know what, man? The hell with this. I went and got me a 10-piece. I went and got me a 10-piece lemon pepper wet for the first time in 4 years. It was so delicious, extra crispy, and I ate it, and I felt kind of guilty. But I said, you know what? I'm gonna see tonight if I sleep good, man. I slept through the entire night.
Man,
what it was is my ass was hungry.
You was hungry, sir.
And so you know how your stomach started grumbling and talking to you or whatever? I think that was what was waking me up or giving me these terrors through the night. Wow. That I was hungry, because a lot of times I'd eat like fruit for dinner or I'd have a smoothie for dinner, and that's
Not
it.
enough. Not
no,
enough.
I needed
Not
some
enough.
real substance on my stomach, and I've been sleeping good for the last month. True story.
You were embarrassed when you got to the house because the macaroni, one of the brothers that stayed with us in Tampa, told everybody that you're no longer vegan, that you broke down and had some chicken wings. But man, if that's what it takes you to get some rest, man, eat your chicken, man.
Hey man, it's a fact. That was the reason I could not sleep for the last almost 4 years. My ass was going to bed hungry.
It bothers me that it took you 4 years to figure out you were hungry. That's why you couldn't go to sleep.
I really thought it was the blood pressure medicine. And you're watching the Two Live Stews experience. I had it changed once before, and yeah, it's not that. It's my ass. My stomach was screaming at me. Get some goddamn food on my stomach.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back, man. So
yeah,
is
man.
Is it just chicken now? Or are you going to go back to beef and pork?
Nah, I'm not going to do the beef. which I could use a Big Mac. But it ain't that beef. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm not going to eat it a lot, but I'm going to eat something of more substance at dinner time is my point.
Right.
I'm probably not going to eat it, a lot, but that's what it is, man.
I was reading about how long it takes that beef to pass through your intestines and stuff, man. And I was like, okay, I got to stop doing this.
Yeah.
I got to give it up.
I'm a burger.
I've been off the pork and the beef. I've been off the pork for about 6 or 7 years now. And the beef has been about 2 or 3 years. But I really feel good about it, man. I really feel good about it.
Yeah. Hey, man, so the Indiana Fever and the Las Vegas Aces a couple of nights ago, the big story, you see, they're going to feature Caitlin Clark, but the big story, man, is Kelsey Plum, 34 points. And comes right behind her with 28 points. I've been watching a lot of this women's basketball this year, man, and I think it's all because of Angel Reese. But in watching this women's basketball, Asia Wilson is easily the best player in the game.
She's averaging 28. She's averaging 28 points per game. And while talking about Asia Wilson, look at her All-Star votes from 2023. She had 95,000 votes, almost 100,000 votes. Look down this year at Caitlin Clark's All-Star votes, sir.
Wow.
So yes,
all because of Angel Reese.
I know you're watching Angel Reese this year, but the numbers and the stats and everything else says, yeah, Angel Reese is a big deal, but it's Caitlin Clark that's got everybody into WNBA basketball, sir.
I disagree. It's Angel.
Right.
Everybody's coming to see the Bayou Barbie. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Go back to those numbers for the All-Star Game tree, and you're watching the 2 hours experience.
No one believes
top
that
vote
lie.
getter last year, Asia had 95,000 votes, and this year, Asia has 607,000 votes.
I know you're watching the WNBA because of Angel Reese, who received less than half of the votes that Caitlin Clark did. Caitlin Clark had 700,000 plus. Angel Reese had 381,000. So there's no secret to why the WNBA is trending the way that it's trending.
Well,
it's because of Caitlin Clark. Angel Reese is a part of that. And listen, she's beasting right now. She's about to pass Candace Parker's double-double record. She's balling. She's on fire. She's eye candy. She plays like a beast on the court. But again, man, Caitlin Clark is the reason why things are trending the way that it's trending in the WNBA.
Couple of things. Do you like how they do the little photo shoot when they come to the games?
I do.
You know what I'm saying? They're walking through the tunnel going towards their locker room, and they show them like it's like they get dressed up and get their hair done and face done and all of that stuff. You like that?
Well, they're women, and women.
That.
Women tend to get dressed up and get their hair done when they know they're going to be seen in public.
Yeah, I like that because they've got kind of like this reputation of all of these, very strong, featured women, and them crossing over from male to female. I like that they showing the woman's side, and they be wearing nice stuff and looking all sexy. I like that. Second thing.
Did you forget
Caitlin Clark. Mm-hmm. Somebody posted in the chat room, and I verified it. She is 20 turnovers away from passing the all-time record of turnovers in a year, and we're just halfway through the season. What's your thoughts on that?
Wow. She's a rookie that's going to get better. That's all.
No, but what about the turnover numbers? She's a turnover machine. She had 6 the other night. I thought she had 12, but the number says she had 6 the other night. And once again, it's not even halfway through the season yet. She's only 20 turnovers away, which I calculate to be 3 more games, maybe less. She's only 20 turnovers away from passing the all-time season mark for turnovers.
I'm going to say this, man, and I'm not trying to come to Caitlin's defense, but if you watch that game,
wait, stop! Don't. I want you to. I want to warn you. Do not say it's because her teammates can't catch her passes.
Well,
please
if you watch the Fever Aces game, there were 5 or 6 passes where Caitlin went through her legs, behind her back, or bounced past, and her teammates missed the passes. Listen.
You really went there,
real
man.
quick. No.
You really sided with the establishment.
Okay, real quick.
And this excuse that they can't catch her passes.
Real quick. I'm not just reading the articles or looking at the titles before talking about these games. I'm watching these games.
Yeah, me too. Everybody else is.
I'm watching these games. And if you watch that FIBA Aces game the other day, you notice that there were several passes where Caitlin's teammates missed the ball. The pass, the turnover still goes to her, but all I'm saying is that's something that has to be accounted for.
Don't do this, man. And you're watching the Two Live Students Experience. A couple of weeks ago, I tried to be sarcastic and I on Facebook and started saying how great Caitlin was, and Caitlin's the reason for this, that, and the other. Our homegirl Rusha Brown, jumped in my ass.
Shouts out Rusha.
But she didn't know I was playing around. She didn't know I was being sarcastic.
She thought you were serious.
She thought I was serious. So
our homegirl Rusha is a former WNBA player.
She's a former WNBA player.
She used to work. I think she's still employed by the WNBA, or she consults for the WNBA.
The point I bring that up is she would be so disappointed in you right now.
We should
that you went there. That you went there.
We should book her for a guest. That'd be good. I'm glad you brought that up.
She would be so disappointed that you went there. She jumped in my ass, and I had to explain, no, Rusha, I'm just playing. I was being sarcastic. Clearly, you haven't been listening to the show. I'm Team Angel Reese. I'm not Team Caitlin Clark. I had to explain my ass. And Rusha's about what, 6'2", 6'3"?
She was a beast. Yeah, she was a beast. She was a beast. Real quick, man. Real quick.
Go ahead.
I'm going to get Rusha on the show so we can talk about it. And I'm disappointed in myself for not thinking about that earlier. While talking about Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, let's just talk about these numbers real quick, okay? Angel Reese is averaging 13.2 points per game, 11.8 rebounds a game. Hence the double-double thing that she's on the line with. 1.9 assists per game, and she's got a shooting percentage right around 39. Okay? Caitlin's averaging 16 points per game, 5.7 rebounds per game, 7 assists per game, and 1.3 steals. Both of them are shooting 39% from the field. Okay? Do you want to up the ante on our wager of Rookie of the Year, whether it's Angel Reese or Caitlin Clark? You want to up the ante a little bit? I think it's easy money. I think it's easy money. I love trying to get easy money.
Caitlin Clark's probably going to win it because of the obvious.
The establishment.
They're pushing her. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, that's obvious.
Well, no, they're actually pushing Angel Reese more right now because of the double-double thing. You hear more about Angel Reese right now than you do Caitlin Clark.
Yeah. But come on, man. You think the establishment not going to make sure they're not going to Jimmy rig this thing for Caitlin to win? Like, there's absolutely zero chance that Angel Reese is going to win Rookie of the Year.
So you just made that wager up, that bet of $1 just because you were in the moment.
I thought about it after the fact, and I'm like, there's no way this is going to happen, man. They put this chick on a pedestal that of epic proportion. There's never been a pedestal this high they put somebody on.
Which is what I was trying to tell you, sir.
I was playing around.
And she's on the pedestal for a reason. It's because of what she's done. It's because of who she is. You see how fast she brings the ball up the court?
Yeah, and then it's a turnover. She brings the ball up the court fast, and it's a turnover.
No, it's not a turnover, man. When I showed you the statistics.
Okay.
I just talked about the statistics, man.
Speaking of Angel Reese, she records her 11th straight double-double.
Wonderful.
And the Sky beat the Dream 85-77. Angel Reese is the epitome of a basketball player. Another strange thing about Angel Reese, when you watch Asia Wilson, she plays, and I'm not saying this in a negative way. Tell me if you notice this. Asia plays just like a dude. Her and the richest, the Carter girl on the Sky. The Carter girl on the Sky.
She
plays like a dude. Like the way she moves, the way she handles the basketball, she plays just like a dude. Her and Asia Wilson play like a dude. Angel Reese plays. I promise you, I'm not saying this is a negative thing. She plays like a girl.
She is a girl,
but it's effective. Like you understand what I'm saying?
I do, man.
I don't want to be politically incorrect or anything, but she plays like a girl, but it's effective.
But
she plays kind of like
I couldn't disagree with you more. She plays like a beast down in that paint.
No, she does play like a beast, but I'm saying her movements and the way she moves
are feminine.
Kind of girl, are feminine. She runs with her hands like this, you know.
You do know that she's a girl, right?
I know this is hard to explain what I'm trying to say.
Well,
I thought that I'd given you the examples on the other side would do that, but you're not getting it still, what I'm trying to say.
Right now, you need to do a better job of explaining, sir.
I think people watching understand what I'm saying. Angel Reese is very feminine in the way she plays. Asia Wilson and the Richardson girl from the Sky, they play like dudes playing with the boys for their entire life.
Yeah, and Asia's she's a big girl. She's a big girl that's got a handle. She can move. I think she's playing with an injury. She's got a slight limp, but that doesn't deter her from dropping 28 points a game. And that's what Chelsea Plum said that after the post game. The cameras are all in her face because she dropped 34 points. But all she talked about during the post game press conference was how dope her teammate is. You guys do know she's averaging 28 points, right? So what we saw tonight was not an anomaly. She does this every night. She's phenomenal to watch, man. She really is.
Kelsey Plum is a beast, and you're watching the Two Live Stews Experience brought to you by Southern Edge Beverage, CO.com. She's a baller. 34 points. What did she get, 34? Yeah, that's what we said, 34. And I don't remember when Kelsey Plum came out of college. She was the first pick in the draft, I believe. I don't remember anybody or having any of this conversation about players not liking her or teammates not liking her or fans not liking her. Like, why is it that nobody was hating on her? She's a way better basketball player than Caitlin Clark. Why didn't we ever have all this hoopla and all this quote unquote hate towards her? Why?
Because Chelsea Plum didn't score more points than every woman that ever played college basketball.
Oh, so we're mad at Caitlin
or every man to ever play college basketball. Chelsea didn't do that. Caitlin did that. So that's where your hate comes from.
So you're saying if Chelsea would have had the same scenario and the same bio as Caitlin coming out of college, we would have been hating on her.
You did it to yourself. Yes, sir. That's my point. That's what I've been saying on this show.
That's not true.
That's
not true. There's a lot of other factors why people, quote unquote, don't like Angel or Caitlin Clark.
Because she's a little white girl. That's why you ninjas have a problem with her.
Now it's because she's white.
That's why you little ninjas have a problem with her.
Gotcha.
Anybody else, if Angel Reese or if Asia Wilson would be the all-time leading scorer in college basketball, y'all would love her. But because there's no white girls, the one that does it, y'all can't help but hate her.
Oh,
facts.
Got you.
Facts. Yeah, you just said it. Yeah. And think about it real quick. Real quick.
We got to go to a break.
To score the most points in the history of college basketball, that's phenomenal. That's where the hate comes from. Because it was the little girl, not the girl that y'all want to see do it. I think y'all should be better than that.
Got you. Okay.
I can't wait to get Rusha Brown on. I can't wait to get Rusha on. I can't wait. It's going to be awesome.
She might not want to come on, especially if she hears some of your viewpoints on this whole thing.
No.
I wouldn't want to come on and talk to you if I was her.
Just like she fired you up for your joke when she thought you were serious, she's been in my DMs and on my phone constantly like, dude, you got to stop. Yeah, she has been letting me have it. We've been going back and forth. So I can't wait to get on the show.
Rusha's from the next town over from our hometown, from
Somerville,
Moco.
Right?
Yeah, she's from Somerville.
Yeah.
Which is our
rivals.
Our lifelong rival and antagonist. Arlie coming up next. Don't go away. Two Live Stews.
That's right.
Welcome to the Two Live Stews Court of No Appeal, honey, where the truth and justice do not live, and rulings and order are merely a suggestion. Where the Honorable, sometimes, Judge Hollywood presides. All rise.
Okay, BMX, this is what they want. Shit, that family shit. Dirty. Hey Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Bonds that can't be broken. Watch it. Hey yo, we family. 3 times we heat rhymes, eye to eye, Jinx, X and I. A bond that will never die. Wise guys will split the pie. Big style, hypnotize. I'm back home, the shark in the town. Let the fin roam, my fam in the zone. See how we rock well, exotic flow. Crystal seashells, never sleep where the beast dwell. Monster the music, you the shit, then prove it. This is hip hop, get your shit chopped. It's been a long time coming on the same track with fam dumping. Look how your man's gunning for fam, cause we all stand for something. Salute the fans production, producing mass destruction. We ask for nothing, command respect, that's the law of instruction. Back in the south with a Dutch in my mouth, fam. That's what I'm all about, damn. 3 deep when we rolling out. Leave your face posted out. Double holster, twin toasted out. Your style bitch, watch me hold it out. Get money. Every day with fam is sunny. We get money. Every day with fam is sunny. We family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. The jester, nobody does it better. Ain't nothing like fam riding a beat like a bike. When it come to this rap shit, yeah, I know we out of sight. Every nigga bout on Tonka Fest that Jinx is the best. BMX Supreme Majestic, who gon' run up and test? I'm outside the gate, not in the bleachers or sideline. That mean that I ain't playing, motherfucker, I'm bout mine. You had your time, now it's mine to shine. I'm hungry when I spit, can't you hear it in the rhyme?
Good morning, y'all. Good morning. It's your folks, the Two Live Stews, Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, and we are now joined by the lovely Arlie Michelle. Good morning, Arlie.
Good morning, everybody.
Hey, Arlie. Hey.
What's up, Louise? Tree, Natty, Ryan, Doug. How y'all doing?
You're going to get fussed at because the top of your head is not in the screen. Doug's going to fuss at you after the show.
No, but as long as
there you go. That's it.
It's symmetrical with me and yours are good and we're on the outside of her. I already figured that out. She can be different than us.
Okay. All right. Well, what up, Arlie? How you doing today?
Hey, man, we trying to run a business around here, man. That's all.
Hey, man, do what you do, man.
Hey, you take offense every time I talk about where our heads are positioned in the picture. I mean, ain't nobody trying to take a shot at you or anything, man.
I didn't say anybody was taking a shot at anybody. I just told Arlie I didn't want her to get fussed at, so to pull that screen down, that's all. That's it, man.
Pull that screen. I was trying to show my Juneteenth shirt. See?
Okay, stand up, back up a little bit. Can you back up?
Those are nice.
Back up.
That's a nice shirt.
Juneteenth, celebrate freedom. Okay, all right.
That's awesome. That's nice.
That's our Independence Day. A year later or 2 years later.
2 years later.
Ain't
that some in it?
Arlie, but before you get into your report, Arlie, have you been watching any WNBA basketball? Do you care about that at all?
I have not been watching any basketball. I didn't even really watch the finals other than like little highlights and stuff because I wanted to be intelligent enough to speak to you all if y'all ask me a question. So now I was just thinking today, now I've got to go watch these girls play because I don't want to talk junk about them without, having some.
Right.
Okay. And one last thing, Arlie. Did you get back from your vacation safely? Everything is cool?
Yes. Got back and the world is still spinning. I'm very sad about it.
Okay.
I mean, I'm glad the world is still spinning. That's not what I meant.
I was about to say, that's a good thing the world's still spinning.
No, I just meant like you just come back and it's like, bam, right back. You're like, I was just blowing in the wind and sitting at the beach. And now it's like, hey, did you get such and such? Did you check on? Did you? You're like, golly.
Get back to work, Shawty. Get back to work.
I know. I understand. I told somebody the other day, I really understand how people just up and move. Like several of those people there, they were like, yeah, I've been here like 20 years. I moved because it was just too much and I don't do. I see it. I'm making a trip. If anybody out there, any Stewies know people I'm going for a month. I've decided in February and I want to go to, I think, Costa Rica for a month. So if anybody knows, I need insight, like places you stayed, things to do, inexpensive ways to travel. I think I'm going to do it so I can, go and be creative, write a book, do some creative stuff. And I'll have internet so I can still work. It'll be great.
Okay. All
okay.
Right. Get to your report, Arlie. That's awesome.
Yes. What it is, Stewies, good morning. It's your girl, Arlie Wood, all the way from the hood. Just kidding. It's a Two Live Stews experience with the Arlie Wood Report, sponsored by Insert Your Business Here. Okay, first of all, we have some great birthdays coming up. Y'all remember he would have been 86 today. A lovely day, lovely day, lovely day. Bill Withers. He passed away in 2020, right at COVID. That's why we kind of missed that passing, I think. Earth, Wind, and Fire member and percussionist Ralph Johnson, 73. Rapper Post Malone. That dude is only 29. He looks far older. And I
He
just wanna know,
does.
Meth.
He
He on that darn meth.
No,
and I just want to know
allegedly,
why we
don't say
got a
that.
scribble cat, why we got a scribble scrabble on our face. I mean, he literally has scribble scrabble on his face. I don't understand. But anyway, he is.
You get a
29.
tattoo in your face, you in the game for life. You ain't working nobody office.
Yeah, you got to make it. You got to.
You
First
got
daughter, Malia Obama. Can y'all believe that girl 25? That baby 25.
Wow. We watched her grow up.
You watched her little sexy self grow up, little cutie pie. Anyway, actor Mo McRae and one of those Love and Hip Hop franchisee persons, y'all know his name, Safari Samuels, who was supposed to have a really, really large skeeter worm. He is 42. Shout out to him. Happy birthday.
How do you know his skeeter worm is long?
I don't know. That's what they said. They put it out there. It was all in the interwebs.
Let's please not talk about skeeter webs. What you call it?
Worms. My
Let's
guy grandmother calls them skeeter worms and polydoodles. Your polydoodle and your
not talk about skeeter worms.
Anyway, he is 42. And I thought I think Doug would appreciate this. July 5th, tomorrow, the birthday for the rapper, actor from the Wu-Tang, the RZA, will be 54.
Happy birthday, Riz.
The RZA.
Riz almost 55 years old. So you and Riz born the same year, huh, Doug? 69.
Yeah, gotta be. Because I'll be no, wait, he's turning 54 this year?
Tomorrow.
Okay. No, I'm turning 55 this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got him by
yeah.
Yep. Okay. So up first, y'all. I just want to preface this. I am not going to jump on the bandwagon until after we listen to some of the video. I think we have the video. And I just want to know we're gonna talk about it. So this is the question. I'm gonna ask a question. It's an interesting question. It's a controversial question, and I want your honest answer. In the media, there is a constant conversation about Black men dating outside of their race. There's a conversation about how Black women are difficult, aggressive, mean, angry, bitter. Some of it I take accountability for as a Black woman and having Black friends. The young lady who was asking was half Black, half Armenian. So I want to talk about it because I want to know what is the difference between being with Black women and being with another woman. And poor Columbus Short, he hadn't been in the news a lot. And then here he comes back with his response.
Unless you giving me this, doing that, there's no respect of the man, the Black man, in that by Black women. And I'm not, Black women, do not be mad at me. Cook, girl, you don't even know how to cook. So you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's all Black women can side. That Asian, Korean, Japanese, that other side is where, you know, culturally, those women were not, those women were taught to hold down.
So Columbus goes on a nice little rant about, first he started off really good about J. Edgar Hoover's tenure and FBI and how the crack epidemic dismantled the Black family. Then how, there was, you know, the slave back, he went into slavery and how, you know, when they take the man out, it was, he said demasculate, but to emasculate the man and make, you know, all those things. So he started off on a good point. And then he went into how we don't respect Black men. And he got the neck rolling in this interview. And they did chop it up a lot to make it worse than it actually was if you listen to the whole thing. But my question is, why do y'all think we have such a bad rap as Black women dating? When they get it, when they make it, when I get on, I leave their ass for a white girl. Get down, girl. Get down.
You first, Doug.
No, you first. You first.
No, I said you first.
I really can't comment on this story. I was thinking about it because I never dated a white girl. Never had the desire to date a white girl. I mean, I'm Gucci with the sisters.
You never rabbit dance with a white girl either?
That's not the question that's being asked.
Okay, cool.
Dance around there when he was like,
cool.
That's not the question being asked. I got no problem with sisters. I think everything is a reaction to an action. Let's just put it like that. So they are the way they are because of certain things that have happened to them personally, historically, systematically in our everyday world. I guess that's the best answer I could give. I'm not mad at black women about anything and would never categorize them, put them in a box. I would never do that.
That's well said, sir. That's well said. I have a two-part answer. My first part is little black girls and little white girls are raised differently, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I think because of that little white girls may be a tad more submissive, not just to black men, but to men, period, because of how they've been raised. And I think that a little bit more gets put on little black girls than little white girls. Okay. Now, the other part, I was never opposed of jungle fever. You know, my thought has always been, if you're going to lay down with her and you want to sleep with her every night, you do you. You need to be happy. So if, you know, when I want my kids to come home with a Caucasian male or female, I wouldn't choose that for them, being their dad, but as long as they are happy. Case in point, I have a frat brother that is as pro-black as they come. He might be more pro-black than Doug, okay? And his son is now dating a white girl. And everybody was like, oh, man, what you going to do about it? And he was like, you know, it's his choice. So at the end of the day, whoever you are happy with, Lord, please find them, whoever it is, whatever color they are, however tall they are, how big, how small they are, whoever makes you happy and you think you want to spend the rest of your life with them, you should do that. Don't you marry somebody because somebody else wants you to be with somebody else so you can be in your own home living in hell every day. Don't do that.
But I'm talking about, why do you think as soon as a man gets on and then they want to bash the sisters because we've had to hold it down. We don't hold it down the right way. We're not submissive. I don't know. On some levels, I agree with him. This new generation, and what he was talking about was this new generation doesn't know how to cook. They don't know how to clean. They're just busy trying to get it. But bashing black women, mocking us with the neck rolls, like we laugh at my mama all the time because my brother says some of these same things about, you know, girls being all do. And my mom was like, well, I don't know how to even roll my neck. You know, this thing is like a generational thing. And my mother did not teach me personally to go out and be like, she taught me that I had to depend on myself. Like, you're going to have to get it. Books before boys was her thing. You're going to have to be educated, smarter, run faster, skip long, whatever, because just in case, because see, this is my philosophy. Men will decide, hey, I like a younger version over there. I'm going to get that one. So his thought processes were less about dating who you like and more about, I don't date black women because they're this. And that's my question. How is it that black women continuously get this bad rap about what we don't do, what we can't do? And every time, and I said this before, when Ernest played for, and it was very evident in Kansas City, when he played for them, it's 53 people on the 53 man roster, 7 black women. Everybody brought a date, though.
I've said this on this show before with you guys. When we go to the alumni weekend in Detroit, when I was on the team there 20-something years ago, you know, a lot of those brothers that were my teammates were married to white women, were dating white women. And now when I go to the alumni weekend, all those brothers that's, you know,
500 pounds now,
bigger,
ain't got no hair,
a little less rich, less cash, they're all with these sisters now. The white girls are gone now. So look, man, it's
y'all fall for it. Hook, line, and sinker.
Stutter.
Y'all fall for it. Hook, line, and sinker.
Just be happy.
And nobody explains it. Nobody goes back and talks about that. Nobody says, so all this stuff he's saying, oh, I guess now it's okay that I'm broke, big, and bald-headed to get me a and I want to just say, I bet y'all didn't know this. I want y'all to think back. Bet you didn't know this, Ryan and Doug. What black girl did he used to date that it was like a big deal? Do y'all remember?
Who?
Columbus Short.
So for people, Ryan, do you even know who that Columbus Short guy is?
I know of him, but I don't.
So to put it in to summarize it, he's basically the the to-be Denzel Washington.
Okay.
Is that accurate, Arlie? I've only seen him on Tubi movies. I haven't seen him in a mainstream movie.
He was in some box office smash, big. Well, I don't say box office like Independence Day box office, but he did all those Stomp the Yards, all those like franchises. He was that dude.
Oh, I never seen Stomp the Yard.
All those, and he was on Scandal.
Huh?
He was on Scandal.
So I didn't watch Scandal either. Okay, I've only seen him on Tubi movies.
Well, you gotta.
I think
watch
he's pretty
Scandal,
good. I think he's pretty good.
You gotta watch Scandal.
Like
Go back and watch Scandal.
He got put off Scandal, and people are trying to wonder why. So if you don't know who Columbus Short is, and I guess y'all don't know who he used to date Corinne Steffens, aka Superhead. And it was a whole big old whatever.
That's not saying a lot. Like half of Black Hollywood dated.
No, but I mean, like, no, they weren't dating her. They
Corinne Steffens.
No. People were visited by Corinne Steffens. They weren't dating her. Like he was, hey, this is my boo. Hey,
like he was introducing him to
yeah. It was a couple.
To his people. Wow.
Good for him. That's awesome.
Oh, because the question, yo, bro, you think she'll? I bet that was like.
Let me say this:
a lot of skirmishes.
What I will say is this: this is what I don't like, and this is just me. This is just my opinion. What I don't like is the fact that when you marry outside of your race, and we're talking Black athletes marrying outside of their race, the generational wealth is going with that.
Yep.
Okay, and people always say, "Well, you love who you love." Yeah, but the colonizers don't look at it like that. Do you think that if I don't name any, say Sam Cassell, do you think Sam Cassell would get a 10 white girl if he wasn't rich and played in the NBA? Do you think what's the % chance that he would get that type of girl if he didn't have millions and millions of dollars documented and played in the NBA?
You see poor white dudes. You see poor white dudes. You see poor black dudes with white girls all the time.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
talking from a money standpoint. Like if those same guys didn't have the fame and fortune that they had, would they be with the girl that they're with at that time?
Nope. I don't think so. Because you look at who they dated before, and then you look at who they get with when they get it, and then you look at, like Ryan said, when you show up at alumni weekend, who they're with afterwards. So to me, Wild Girl didn't stay. Where's she at now?
Hey man, it's
with his money,
right? And it should be about the love. It should be about the actual relationship, but the economic side of it, man, is big.
Well, for the record, man, it's not just athletes that have pushed the divorce rate to 73%. It's not just athletes. It's not just black athletes. That's a world situation.
And let's flip it. We talked about this a couple of months ago for something else. Let's flip it. Of the white pro athletes that are extremely rich, how many of them do you see marry black women?
Much less.
None.
0%.
Much
now,
less.
I'm not going to say 0, maybe 3, 4%.
It's not 0.
It's not 0.
It's some white athletes married to some black girls.
I think Dirk Nowitzki is married to a sister. Okay, that's the only one I can think of top of my head. But it's way less percentage that they'll date outside their race than we do, seemingly. And I don't have the numbers, but I'm just telling you what my eyes see. The only white dude I've ever seen married to a black woman in professional sports is Dirk Nowitzki. That's it. And it is what it is. It's sad that we got to talk about the economic impact. But if somebody signs a $400 million deal and when they die, it's going to bequeath to her and her family, then that money is leaving the community.
Yep.
I just hope he was happy while he was married to her before he died. That's it. That's all I hope.
Boy, hush.
Yep. That's all I hope.
I love y'all. Peace out, everybody. Enjoy your barbecue day.
Shouts out to you, all the outstanding job.
Top 5 coming up next. The Funky 4 with Nadi.
And we're going to talk about Bronny James and his deal.
Yeah, 2 Live Stews.
Okay.
We have the new advertising rate sheets. Okay, so if you'd like to advertise with the 2 Live Stews, you can do that. Very simply, email me, sme.dougstewart@gmail.com. We've got rates to advertise on the show for any budget for the most part. We tried to, and that's why it took so long to put it together. We wanted to make sure that we could accommodate, all budgets. All right. So sme.dougstewart@gmail.com, and we'll send you the rate sheet and advertise with the Stews. I mean, we got a bunch of different ways we can advertise your business. If you own an internet business where you're doing most of your business on the web, or if you live in Atlanta in particular, this is perfect for you because we reach those two groups of buyers, put it like that.
Right. So we can work with everybody's budget. So if someone calls and they just ain't got no bread, you're going to figure something out.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
We'll figure something out.
That's bullshiggity. We're not going to figure something out if they ain't got no paper. We're not doing that.
Stews, I got $50. All right, this is what you get $50. we'll give you a fist. Shouts out to so-and-so business, and we'll give you a fist.
Good morning, y'all. Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, the Two Live Stews and the Two Live Stews Experience.
Can they put that in their coffee? We've talked about that, right?
This. I mean, as a matter of fact, it's a holiday, man. It's in my cup right now. Just a little bit. I know it's early, but I'm not drinking it to get smashed or get lit. I just enjoy the taste of it, and when I put it in my coffee in the morning, I really enjoy it.
You're going to get lit though.
Eventually,
2 of those.
Well, yeah, but shots. It's different. It's different though. It's not the kind of lit where it's this isn't. In this bottle is not something that's going to blow your mind. It's not going to get you sloppy drunk. This is an acquired taste. It's good for your palate. Your palate enjoys this. You're not going to taste it and be like,
what's your palate's name?
Call mine Timmy.
You sound like it's got a name. Your palate's going to enjoy it like it's your best friend. Yeah, man. So I just thought about it. We doing this show at 7 a.m. in the morning, and we always talk about liquor. So yeah, put it in your coffee.
But it's replayed all throughout the course of the day.
That's true.
People tune in when they can.
That's true.
Some people, I know a lot of people that watch it when they get off work, or they watch it or listen to it on the way home.
Oh
afterward.
man, in Tampa, man, ton of bros, like people listening.
People
like
listening.
All weekend long, they were referencing something that we said on the show over the last 6 months. We've been doing this show for 5 months.
Yep.
And so people are listening. They're listening.
And speaking of that, man, it is the Two Live Stews and the Two Live Stews Experience. Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart here. What I realized in Tampa, man, is that I'm over being in crowds, man. Being in crowds really, really makes me uncomfortable.
So I wasn't the biggest crowd I was in is when we had the little Zai get together.
Okay.
That was a big crowd. There was a lot of us out there. And,
yeah.
But I wasn't in I've seen some pictures at the convention center where it looked like it was a football stadium of brothers in purple. I wasn't in any environment like that.
Yeah. I went out Saturday for a little while and hung out and didn't really go to any parties and stuff Saturday night because I was just over it. And it was just too many people circulating around, man. Too many people. So I stayed at the crib, stayed on the porch and smoked some cigars and sipped on Southern Edge, and a few brothers came by. Real laid back kind of atmosphere.
It's funny. It's funny how I look back at my first Clave in '92 in Atlanta. To how I was at this Clave. And the Clave, we talking about Clave, it's the Omega Sci-Fi National Convention for people just tuning in.
This was our 84th this past weekend, or 84th.
Right. And so in '92, when I was new in the Frat, pledged in '90, compared to this year. In '92, I was sloppy, fall over, stuttering, passed out. Somebody wake me up drunk the entire 3 days I was down there in Atlanta. And this one, 80% of the time, my joy and pleasure came from smoking cigars and sipping on some liquor. Just
what's funny, man?
I didn't get drunk at all this weekend.
You were in the Frat 2 years before me, but we had our first Clave experience together. My first Clave was '92 as well.
And we were talking about that this weekend. In '90, the Clave was in Detroit, but for some reason I didn't go. I can't remember why I didn't go.
I was just about to ask you, why didn't you go to Detroit?
And everybody says that was a great Clave. I got LBs that went, but I didn't go. I don't think I understood the significance of how big it was.
Yeah.
Because I just didn't know. I was new. In the summertime, it happens in the summertime. So I was probably detached from other people that could. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't go to the Clave in 92. I talked about that this weekend with some bros.
Before we get into Bronny James and his $7.9 million contract that he signed with the Lakers, as if the Jameses need more bread. I'm ecstatic for him. But before we get into that, while we were at the house in Tampa, I got a wet napkin and came over to all the bros with the wet napkin and did like this. And put the wet white napkin on the table. And what did you see when I did that, Doug?
Beijing died.
No, that's a lie. That's a lie. Tell the truth.
Oh, you're talking about yourself. I'm sorry. I thought for some reason I thought you were talking about other people.
No,
evidently it was clean, man. You're not using dye. Why'd you think of that just now?
Because we were talking about Tampa and at the house, and when we were at the house and I was smoking cigars and sipping on Southern Edge, that's when I did it. Because somebody in the house mentioned, your beard's so black, your beard's so white, your beard's supposed to be white. No, man, it's not supposed to be white. My beard is naturally black.
I think that maybe you're doing something internally. Like you're probably taking a pill or something, because there's no way your beard should be that black right now at your age. Look at mine. We're brothers. We're brothers.
Take your loss. Right. Take your loss.
Okay.
Yeah, we're brothers, but you're 5'2" and I'm 6'2". We're brothers, though.
What does that even mean?
We're not the same. We're brothers, but we're not the same. My beard don't have to look like your beard. Yeah.
I kind of feel like you're rubbing this in my face right now. And that's
no, dude, listen, I think the gray hairs are a sign of living. I think the gray beard is a sign of life.
Oh, I'm not mad. I'm happy.
I'm cool with the salt and pepper beard. The 4 or 5 strands I got in mine, I'm cool with it. But I just wanted to highlight that there's no Beijing in my beard. That's all.
You're watching the Two Live Stews Experience. Hey, the great Naughty Dread, can you join us, sir? Can you join us, Naughty?
What up, Naughty?
What's happening, man? How y'all doing?
Good, man. How you doing?
Great, James.
Man, I can't complain, man. Same suit, just reheated.
Naughty, I saw in the comments, man, you say that you dated a white babe in your day. Tell us
when
about
I was,
that.
back in the day, it was back in the day, my college days, at the end of my college days, I had a white girl, and I let her go because she was white. But, I was ignorant back then because she treated me better than any woman I have ever been with in my life. So there's that.
It looks like you have some real regrets about this too. Like you're.
Well, I grew up. My mama said, don't bring no white girl to the house. So it was, like I can't be with her for real. But the way she treated me, and I've had some decent women in my life, but
if you
not
see her
like that.
If you see her right now, because you're not married, right?
Right.
If you see her right now, what's gonna happen? You gonna shoot your shot? What?
No. I don't know. I have to see her. I don't know.
Damn.
She's still, she's still acting the same,
Hey man, if somebody treats you good, if somebody treats you good, that supersedes everything else.
Right.
Especially at the age we're at now. We're not kids no more, man. You want to be with somebody that you good and cool with, man. Someone that respects you, someone that does the little things here and there that you like, and you reciprocate those things, man.
Right. I was younger then, so I'm expecting that, going forward that, a sister treat me the same way too, but never on that level. Nothing like that.
You definitely not. You're not.
It was a whole nother experience.
You're not generalizing all sisters, though. You're not doing that, right?
No, I'm just saying. If I got money today, I'll probably stop messing with sisters.
What?
On some serious stuff. Yeah. If I got money right now today.
Oh man.
I got money. Like when I was younger, I used to criticize black athletes like why they mess with white women. But as I got older, I get it. I understand.
Wow, you in big trouble.
I mean, I'm just keeping it 100, man. I don't like
to come
on here and lie and
tell your truth.
I just tell my truth. That's all I got.
You be better.
Gotta do better.
You be better being honest. You do better being honest.
When you see Tree and Ollie, you gonna have to throw some hands. I'm looking at their reaction right now.
All they're ready to fight right now. As a matter of fact, man, let's bring Ollie in real quick.
You need to get with me before I get money.
Why? I don't even know what to say, Naughty. What is happening?
What you mean? What's happening? I'm
What do
being
you
honest. I'm
mean?
telling you.
You would mess with no sister, none.
Oh, I still smash, but I'm talking about being serious.
All right. Let's do let's do the
hell.
Remember that. Remember that.
The hell.
The next production, the next time you need some audio are you kidding me?
He
said-
is
No,
not
he,
kidding
no,
you.
he dead ass serious. He ain't
Dead
joking.
ass
He
serious.
definitely
He ain't joking at
AF,
all.
as the young folks like, Nadi, what is that mean you're not
Wow.
gonna date anybody or you gonna get a little Asian? Like, what is your goal then? Who will you date?
Just
you want
just to
to
be
get with-
happy. I'll probably be
goal
more
is thank
into
you.
it for a business decision. You know, I smash. You know, I'm still more attracted to sisters than any other race of women on the planet. The sisters are the
Okay, well,
most
thank you.
beautiful, the finest women that you're gonna find. But the mentality of them sometimes is not where it needs to be for my liking.
Oh, you in
Okay,
trouble.
well,
You in
This
big
is
trouble.
a after dark. This is a pop-up because
take
What it is.
what?
I mean, it is what it
Yeah.
is, man.
is
I'm
what
just
it is.
giving you my truth based on my experience in my life.
Tell your truth, Naughty. Tell your truth, Naughty.
It's
Not
where
their
you
truth.
need to
Tell
hang out in
yours.
better places.
We are you in trouble, man. You get to deal with these women, man. You say something
Okay,
like that.
So, Doug, while we
I've
got
been in
Naughty
trouble with
on,
them.
while we got Naughty on, you want to do the Funky Four now, Doug, or you want to get into the Bronny stuff first?
No, let's do the Funky Four.
Okay.
Let's
All
do the
right.
Funky Four.
Okay,
Well, I'll
Naughty,
try
bring
to keep it quick then. I'll try to
No,
keep it
you ain't,
quick.
you ain't
go
got to keep
ahead.
it quick now.
You
Take
know,
your time, man.
I got a couple extra minutes today. The man ain't on my neck. I don't have to make the donuts.
Listen, something tells me that this will probably be the last edition of the Funky Four.
Nah, it's not. It's not. But you all gonna have to deal with these women that are part of this team.
Yeah.
It's
Tree
okay.
right now is so disgusting. I'm looking at Tree and she's ready to
Hey,
pull out a
I
pistol.
got 3 baby mamas, man. I trust me.
Any of them white women, Naughty?
No,
No?
unfortunately.
Okay.
Said
Unfortunately.
unfortunately. Oh, you in big trouble.
Talking about taking a turn. Hey, get to that Funky Four, Dre. What you got with that Funky Four, Naughty?
What TV show
All right,
is
well, let me start. The NFL against sued. We're just gonna start out there. NFL against sued for almost $5 billion.
From who?
You
Who
know,
sued them?
the lawsuit claimed that the league broke antitrust laws with the Sunday tickets, saying that they overpriced the tickets and that they restricted competition by only offering it to satellite services. So those damages, because they're federal, they can be tripled. They can owe almost $15 million in damages. And each team, all the 32 teams, they got to split that up to almost like $441 million a piece.
Yeah, like 441, 443, something like that.
Right. Right now, you know, the NFL going to appeal. They're probably going to take it up to Supreme Court. So they don't have to make no payouts. Nothing going to change with the Sunday ticket until that's approved. But what kind of impact could that have on the league?
Great question, Naughty. Doug, first question to you, and I'll come to you with the question after that, Naughty. Do you have the Sunday ticket, Doug?
No, but I was about to say, so where I live at, the cable or the streaming service is included in what I pay.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So I don't have a choice, because if I did have a choice, I know probably, this is not an exaggeration, I probably know 15 people or so that got that the streaming, like the sticks, where they got like 6,000 channels.
Yeah.
They pay one price for an entire year. They pay like $150 for an entire year, and they got 1,000 channels. I would definitely do that.
Okay.
Because these cable companies and all of these deals that they cut with each other, and different shows are on several different networks. It's like a wild, wild west.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't give a damn about these cable people, man. I got a very good friend. You know this person. He says, man, this stuff is in the air. Why are we paying for something in the air?
Right.
Think about it.
You have the NFL ticket, Naughty?
No, I got the internet.
Okay. Yeah. I cut the cable. We cut the cable when we moved. We cut the cable a year before we left Atlanta. And
Yeah, I got a website.
It disgusts me how much we paid for cable when we were in Atlanta. The bill was $250, $300 a month. And that's ridiculous, because you're not watching that much TV.
Yeah,
okay?
I mean, it's just ridiculous, man. They got you by the testicles, though.
By
They
the
feel like
testicles.
that you can't live without this TV. But let me tell you something. The brothers ain't doing it. We are not As a whole, we are not paying them crazy prices for cable and all of the packages that come with it on why the cable companies say that we have to charge you this month. It's a lie. It's in the air. It's like you say about weed. It's from the earth.
It's natural.
Cable is natural. It's in the air.
Right.
It's in the air. It should be free.
Well, the streaming services are now doing bundles and packages, so we're still paying nowhere near what we paid for cable. But every 5 or 6 months, we do find us getting something else. We order something else. We order something else. Another $9, another $22. So the number's getting up there, but nowhere near what it was for cable.
Yeah.
What's the next story, Nadi?
All right, the Chicago Bears are granting Jonathan Owens, the safety, special permission to leave training camp to go support his wife at the Olympics. He's married to Simone Biles. So they're going to let him leave training camp. I just want to know, it's a good story, and I'm glad that he can go support his wife, his black wife, in the Olympics. Do you think this is a good reason to let a player leave training camp? Is training camp not that important to the football season?
Hell no. He can't go. If I was the GM, I'm finding his ass every day he going.
Look, man, I love it for him. Congratulations for him. But what's this, her 4th Olympics? I think outside of the birth of your child, your ass needs to be at work. It's that important.
Right. Speaking of which, I said that that I wouldn't be there for the birth of the child before I miss a game.
If it was a game.
So you're saying practice?
He's saying training camp. He's saying training camp.
Yeah.
But and again, it's in Paris. So
yeah.
And she's going to be there for. Is it one event? Is it 2 events? How long he going to be gone?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think they're opening up Pandora's box, because now other people, at least for the Bears, will be able to say, well, if this was important enough for him to be gone, I think this is important enough for me to be gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I get a pass too, Coach? Yeah, we're going to talk about this more in the future. Watch.
I just think that when you're talking about your job, that's your job, and your job is your job, and these other things that come into place or that are going on at the same time is just a bad coincidence.
And athletes don't have the privilege of taking a vacation during the season because they have 5 to 6 months off to vacation.
Yeah.
Right.
No, you can't come to me with another reason when I'm paying you a couple $1 million to say you could be gone from the facility.
Kind of explain why Chicago ain't been good in a while.
Outside of a child being born, you need to be at work.
Yeah, if I was the GM, I'd be like, man, the Olympics was bad timing for y'all. I need you to practice.
Right.
But it only comes around every 4 years. I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
It's bad timing. I need you out here and running through these drills. Story number 3, Nadi.
Have y'all been paying attention to the new Hard Knocks, the New York Giants?
Why are they doing the Giants? Why,
they always do a sorry team.
Yeah, to tell your story now, then I'll chime in after that.
Yeah, just the first episode was a few nights ago, and they discussed Saquon Barkley letting him go. They didn't think he was gonna get paid any money on the free agent market. They focus was more built around Daniel Jones. How confident are you in Daniel Jones? If they give him some protection going forward, is he?
He's shown me to be something like a worse Matt Ryan. He skips balls and overthrows balls all the time. He's got no strength to his passes. He throws air balls, in my opinion.
You got to be careful what you say about Matt Ryan, man. They'll fight you about Matt Ryan around here.
Well, you know how I feel about Matt Ryan. I thought he sucked.
Yeah. No, grossly overrated. I'd say he was good for many, many years, but definitely not as good as these people around here make it seem.
I think he's a tough quarterback. He takes a beating and he keep getting up, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He keep getting up, but he's not completing passes while he's standing up.
Correct. It's hard to complete passes when as soon as you hike the ball, the defensive tackle is in your backyard.
I agree.
Plus having a sure first ballot Hall of Famer and Julio Jones helps. But we're not gonna get into that. I think Daniel Jones is just average. To be honest with you, I haven't seen anything for him to get these opportunities and continue to get these opportunities that he has been getting.
All right, number 4, Nadi.
All right, this is on more of a serious note. I'm just gonna get y'all opinions. I know we've kind of talked about it a little bit, Ryan, but in the, it's July 4th, so I want to do something about the country. There's this thing called Project 2025, also known as the Presidential Transition Project. I could expound on it a little bit, but I just want to know your thoughts on it and what the people probably should know. I have a few facts about it, information about it. If you want me to share it, but
Yeah, go ahead. I have no idea what it is. I'm sorry.
well,
Oh, wow.
there's an idea that the next president might have absolute power over the executive branch, and transform the United States into an autocracy, meaning the president would pretty much be almost like a monarch or a dictator.
A dictator.
No, that's exactly what's going to happen if Trump wins.
Well,
yeah. Go ahead.
The project seeks to infuse government with elements of quote unquote Christianity, meaning no more Roe versus Wade. Porn would be illegal. It'll end affirmative action and DEI. Remove legal protections against discrimination based on sexual orientation and gender. The project recommends the arrest, detention, and deportation of undocumented immigrants living in the United States.
Well,
it promotes capital punishment.
This sounds like a conservative agenda. I mean,
right. Well, it comes from the Heritage Foundation, which was founded in 1973, which is an activist for the conservative. It's a conservative think tank.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm
against
it. I'm against it. I'm against Trump. I'm against conservative thinking. I'm against the Republicans. Simple answer. Right. This sounds like an agenda that Donald Trump's going to push forward, and he's going to get retribution to everybody. I mean, this. I don't know what more we can say about that.
Yeah, my line brothers and I have been talking about it for a while.
According to the Washington Post, the project cannot, by law, promote any specific presidential candidate, but many have known that Donald Trump has a lot of ties with the people who run the Heritage Foundation. So that's what the idea is, that if Trump is the president, that these things might be enacted. I just want to know what do you put any validity into the Project 2025?
I put a lot of validity into it because like as I said, if Trump wins, it's a wrap. Like it's gonna be almost impossible to get him out. He's got people on the Supreme. He's got most of the judges on the Supreme Court are very conservative. They've been changing laws to his liking. He's been appointing them to his liking and to his favor, and he's going to change the laws so that he's going to be able to be a dictator, a president forever, as long as he wants.
Which is I really believe that. We're acting as if this dude didn't try to stage a coup before he got out here last time.
Yeah,
people keep talking about him being a convicted felon now with those 34 counts. It's deeper than that to me, and I think we're overlooking it in the seriousness of what could possibly happen if this guy gets another shot. He's been very open about what he's going to do, the people he's going to get back at, the people he's going to seek revenge upon who did him wrong or said things wrong about him while he was on his way out and while he's been down.
Hey,
so
man,
if he gets back in there, it's not going to be good.
Listen, we can talk politics on this show because it's our show. Like, we were very restricted in this type of conversation back in the day. But let me just say this, man. This whole Trump phenomenon is just the weirdest thing that I've ever seen. I mean, it's just the weirdest thing. This man is documented. CNN has documented this guy telling, I think, over 40,000 lies in the last, since he's been campaigning for his first time.
Every time he speaks, it's a lie.
Like, what am I missing here?
Yeah. And you do have to be careful talking about politics and religion in open forums because everyone's got their very own strong opinions about both of those issues.
I just need to have a conversation with the people that ignore the fact that he's told documented 40,000 lies, ignore the fact that he's been convicted of 34 different accounts of I don't know, man.
Loose Neck Side said, remember after Trump lost the election,
I got it.
they started changing voting laws and changing districts so they can't be Democratic majorities. It's a mess, y'all. Hey, great job with the Funky Four. Now we appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Up next in the Stewie's Nation with the Two Live Stews and the Two Live Stews Experience, we're going to get into.
Are we taking a break? We're going to take a break.
Talk about Bronny. We're going to take a quick break. We'll talk about Bronny when we get back, and we'll also read some chats before we get up out of here.
No, we got to do the top 5. That's the most important thing. We got to do the top 5.
Okay, well then we got Bronny, we got top 5, and we got chats in the last segment before we get out of here.
I know I said I could stay extra long, but I mean, don't push it.
Hey, people, it's your boy Chub Rap. There's a new sheriff in town, Southern Edge Beverage Company. And let me tell you, you better taste the edge. Watch this. Taste the edge. Sweet tea vodka, salted caramel whiskey will rock you. The taste is smooth and refreshing. Gluten-free, no harsh burn for the blessing. Make it neat. Have it on ice. Buy both bottles. Have it twice. Mix with your favorite fruit juice. Nice. Mix a liqueur combo. Hype. We're black owned. Yeah. Finest in Atlanta telephone. College Park. Check this bone. Sweet tea, vodka, fix your fam. Southern Edge Beverages, Instagram. Salted caramel whiskey on the edge. New sheriff in town, baby. Taste the edge. Southern Edge can be found in the following locations in the metro Atlanta area. Total Wine and More in Alpharetta. Camp Creek World of Beverages. Prohibition Liquor. Firewater Package. Crest Wine and Spirits. And Bim's Package Store. It's time to taste the edge. Southern Edge, baby.
Good morning, y'all. It's the Two Live Stews, Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, and the Two Live Stews Experience. Really appreciate y'all waking up and spending some time with us this morning. Asking you guys to please continue to pass the word about the Two Live Stews Experience. Mondays and Thursdays at 7 a.m. Replayed Mondays and Thursdays at 7 p.m. And, of course, you can pull it up and find it wherever you like at YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and all of the other social media platforms. Look at this, man. We got Aunt Mimi. Most stews' DNA yields back black hair. See Auntie Gertie and Auntie Mimi's hair. Shout out Auntie Mimi for listening. Oh, I really appreciate that. Yeah. So she's saying most of the Stewarts, okay, which I am. I'm a Stewart. You're a Stewart too. She's saying most of us yield black hair. And I've been telling people for years that we found you on the step. Okay? I
knew you were going to that direction of answering.
You always deny it, but I keep telling y'all that, and it was a family secret. So Auntie Mimi just chimed in to say, and we love you, Auntie Mimi. She just chimed in to say, most of the Stewarts have black hair, except for Doug.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to say this. No, I better not say that. I clearly look more like our mother than you do.
Okay.
I clearly do. So.
Our mother's hair is black, too. Our mother's hair is black, too.
Right. Okay. Hey, Auntie Mimi, thank you for joining us this morning. My favorite, we got, how many aunts do we have total on my dad's side? So
three on dad's side.
Gertie and Mama
three
Alice.
On dad's side, one on mom's side.
Rest in peace to Mama Alice, our aunt, Alice. She was the oldest out of the siblings. And then you had 3 brothers, so 6 kids.
Yep.
And Auntie Mimi, I was going to say she's one of my favorite aunts, but it's only 3. All 3 of them are favorites. Were favorites.
That's not really true. You can't have 3 favorites. You can only have 1 favorite. And since you brought it up, now's the time to talk about it. Who's your favorite aunt, man?
You want me to rank the aunts? And you know one of them are listening?
I'm just joking, man. I'm just joking.
I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that.
Listen, she is the coolest, though. And one of the reasons why she's at the top of my list is because she used to have these nice cars when she lived in Germany. And whenever she came back to the States, she would always just give me the keys and let me go. That's why she's one of my favorites. I didn't have a license or anything. She just give me the keys and say, be careful.
Auntie Mimi
is Saab. The first Mercedes I ever rode in was Uncle Will's Mercedes. So anyway, shout out to you, Auntie Mimi. All right, man, let's do this top 5, man. I'm excited about today's top 5, sir.
Hey, listen. So you're orchestrating the top 5. You and Tree are coming together with the topics now because of all the controversy in the past and doing them. So I just handed it over the job to you. What do you want to do? Who goes first in the top 5? Right now, by the way, I'm up 2-0 in the new top 5.
Right. Today's top 5 in honor of the 4th of July and the late Juneteenth fireworks that we'll be seeing tonight and last night. Top 5 things at a black cookout. And what's funny is when I sent this top 5 to Tree, I didn't realize that she had sent me a text a little bit earlier with the exact same idea for the top 5.
Okay.
So we were in unison, we were in sync with this top 5, and I came up with it first, and I think she tried to jack it, but it's okay.
Okay.
Since you're the winner, sir, I think you should go first. Set the bar.
Wow. Okay. All right. So coming in at number 5.
She's got her finger up saying, give her 1 second.
Okay.
Listen, Doug, I figured that out a couple of years ago. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And it works every time.
Yeah.
Instead of running up and down the river, what I do, Richard, I move from side to side. I don't go up and down the river. You ain't doing nothing but burning gas. And see, you know how, like I was just telling him, when you watch them people on TV and you see how when they show you under the water how the fish be running, they always be running in schools, right? Yeah. Okay, so now what you do, instead of running up and down the river, move from side to side. Once you get in that stream, they bite all day. So that's what I do. I locate them, I get in that stream, and I sit there in that one spot. All them boats be coming by me, going by me. You understand what I'm saying? You know, and I lied to them. And them jokers slow down. Hey, no, shit, look here. Hey, man, what you doing? I said, man, I wish I had went to work.
Shouts out to the great Uncle Donnie, the world famous Uncle Donnie.
Listen, Doug,
I wanted Tree to play that right before I did it, but coming in at number 5 is line dancing. Whether it's the Cupid Shuffle, whether it's the hustle, I don't know. What's some other ones, man?
Bus stop.
The bus stop. You went all the way back with the bus stop.
WAP. What's the big girl one that they call it? What's the
big
song?
Girl. You back it up.
Get it up. That's right.
Get
Yeah, that
back
one.
it up. So coming in at number 5, there definitely gonna be some line dancing at the Black Cookout. Coming in at number 4, that one drunk uncle. Now, that was our Uncle Donnie, the world famous Uncle Donnie in that video. And actually, I don't know if that was at the family reunion or 4th of July cookout, but it's the same premise. He wasn't drunk. I don't think Donnie even drink like that no more.
He don't drink. He don't do that stuff no more, man. He's a
man
of God.
The bottom line is you're going to have that uncle at the cookout talking much trash, telling lots of stories. And our uncle was just telling a story. I taped that maybe 10 years ago. At a family function, he was talking about how he catch so much fish, and he was passing on the knowledge to the youngins sitting around the campfire. So that one uncle at the cookout. Coming in at number 3, dominoes. I'm not even the greatest domino player. You play dominoes. You play dominoes a lot.
I'm one of the best dominoes players in the world.
Coming in at number 2, spades. It would not be a black cookout. It wouldn't be complete without somebody busting some spades. And yes, I did say busting some spades. And coming in at number 1 is barbecue. Plain and simple. I thought about just saying ribs. I thought about just saying barbecue chicken or whatever. But let's just summarize it all. Barbecue.
The problem I got with your number 1, the problem I got with your number 1 and your top 5 is that everyone knows that the cookout has great food. So why waste one of your list? Why waste one of your entrants for your list with food? We know the food's going to be great.
Hey, man.
So congratulations, man.
Hold on. Because that's my business.
Right.
And clearly I know how to play this top 5 game. So don't you worry about what my list says.
All right.
You do you. You do your list.
Okay. Top 5 things at the Black Cookout. Number 5, Uncle Donnie is this guy. An uncle in socks and sandals. Okay,
that's a good one.
Everybody's got an uncle in socks and sandals at the cookout. We tease him behind his back. People laugh at him behind his back. But the linen suit, the socks, and the sandals, that's Uncle Donnie. Number 4, at every black cookout, there's somebody, a cousin or an uncle or even an aunt that's got moonshine and or corn liquor. And they'll give you just a little nip if you're not above age.
I think corn liquor might be a South Carolina thing. I don't think they do corn liquor in,
Well, where are we from?
Okay, go ahead.
Here's somebody's on my list, dummy. Number 3, baby kids whose mama not watching them, running all over the place because their mama busy chasing kids. Their mamas are hanging out with the cousins that don't have kids, trying to relive their childhood because they've had kids. So a bunch of baby kids is on the list for number 3. Number 2, the auntie
I think we were the baby kids, man. I'm pretty sure they would categorize us as baby kids back in 1978.
Well, it was just 2 of us. It was just 2 of us. You know, we got cousins that's got 5 or 6 kids, and the minute they get to the cookout, you see the kids, but you can't see the cousin. The cousin's gone. Okay, hanging out.
Right.
That's a true story. All right, number 2. Auntie brings the foil to stock up. I'm talking about the auntie who brings the foil to take dinner home for the next 2 weeks. But at the end of the day, she's taking home 2 weeks worth of dinner in foil and Tupperware, but she didn't bring a damn thing to the cookout. Everybody deals with that in the family reunion. And lastly, man.
No, I don't think our aunts ever did that. But go ahead.
Well, I mean, aunties or cousins. It ain't got to be particularly an aunt.
Gotcha.
And I know Auntie Mimi's listening, but yes, Aunt Mama Alice did bring Tupperware and foil to the cookout and didn't bring nothing to the cookout. Anyway,
whoa. Did you do that because Mama Alice is no longer here with us to defend herself? Is that why you chose her?
No, man, I'm telling my truth. It's okay. I'm not bashing her. I'm just saying she was my number 2. But anyway, number 1 on the list. That drunk or high uncle that every parent has told the kids to stay away from when they get to the cookout. You know Uncle So-and-so going to be there. Whatever you do, or Cousin So-and-so going to be there. Whatever you do, y'all stay away from him. Stay away from that person. All right? That's my top 5 list.
Hold on. Go back to your list.
Well, no, real quick.
Go ahead.
I'm not done because there was an honorable mention that Tree decided not to put on my list. But the honorable mention was DJ playing old school tunes, but not taking requests. Everybody's got that cousin or that uncle that is DJing the cookout, but they're not listening to nobody requests. Oh, okay. I'll put that on for you. I'll put that on for you. Yeah, that's my list, sir.
I feel like that you took some consultation about your list because I don't remember any uncle that our parents wanted us to stay away from. Like all of our uncles are phenomenal.
Well, real quick, when I say uncle, I'm saying uncle and or cousin.
Did you poll your wife? Did you poll your wife? Oh, you saying not uncle, just it could be somebody.
Right. Yeah. Uncle, cousin, neighborhood dude, neighborhood homie, guy across the street that always come to the cookout. Yeah, I'm not talking about our uncles. We got all phenomenal uncles. Doctors, chemists, lawyers, we got phenomenal uncles. I'm not talking about just us per se, but this is at the black cookout, not the Stewart cookout, at the black cookout.
Right. Okay.
I got you today.
Let's go. I once again, I just think that I got you again, man. We'll see. We'll let the people.
No, you put barbecue like every black cooker ain't got good food. That's a waste of a number 1. A huge waste. Stewies, y'all make sure you vote for your boy. I got him this time. This is great. Yeah, this is great. I got him this time.
Real quick, Bronny James signs his deal with the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 4-year deal, and he's getting $7.9 million. Let me say this because we put out a bunch of videos yesterday, little reels of our conversation about.
I really enjoyed all of them. Good job, Tree.
Yeah, great job, Tree. Several of them indicated my displeasure with my team. I'm a Laker fan about the whole thing. I want to make sure for the record I say this. Bronny James seems like a great young man. Like he didn't do any of this. I want to make sure people understand. I'm not mad at him. I really just think that he's just doing and following along with what his daddy's putting in place. I'm not mad at Bronny James at all. I want to make sure I say that. He seems like a well-mannered young man, not disrespectful, not talking a lot of trash because of this. He probably knows in the back of his mind that most of this is happening because of his daddy. But it's his daddy, so he's going to follow along. I think if you asked him in a personal setting, he probably been like, man, I just wish I would have done all this on my own. If I didn't get drafted, I didn't get drafted. I think he probably would have chosen that route more so than what LeBron put into place.
I think this boy trusts his father.
He's not a bad kid.
I think he trusts his father. I think he trusts his daddy.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
His numbers were dismal last year at Southern Cal, and he said that the nearly 5-month layoff because of the medical issues that he was affected by hampered his development in college. He missed
that sounds
a
like
bulk of the
excuse to me.
season, a bulk of basketball. He missed it because of that heart murmur situation that he dealt with.
I don't like that. That sounds like an excuse.
Well,
if he said that, I didn't see him say that, but yeah, you shouldn't even bring that up.
Well, no, he brought it up, not me.
No, I'm saying saying him. I'm not talking with you.
Right.
Yeah. That sounds like an excuse. But once again, just for the record, because I watched those videos, those little reels, and I'm like, damn, I'm going hard, but I didn't go hard on him. But I think some people probably would listen to a part or a portion of one of those reels and like, man, Doug mad at the kid. No, I'm not mad at the kid.
Let's talk about JJ Redick real quick, man. He said that James, of course, who was selected with the 55th pick, will be a top priority with the team's revamped player development program. What's that make you think?
I mean, they're making an excuse of why he's not going to suit up already.
Redick said, there's a lot to like about his game, and as we build out our player development program holistically, he's going to have a great opportunity to become an excellent NBA player. JJ Redick is laying the foundation
that he's a developmental player.
He's a developmental player, and don't look for him on game day this upcoming season.
Right.
JJ Redick is setting the foundation,
and I think
for him to suit up, because JJ Redick also said that he will be one of the 15 players on the roster. Each team has several players. Some of them go to a different league, but he said Bronny will be one of the 15, but he is a developmental player, sir. Your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I would guess that most 55 pick number 55s don't play, don't even suit up for the team, especially with all of these, the G League and all of the stuff that they got going on right now. I mean, we could probably look back at the last 10 drafts, and whoever got picked 55 probably didn't play 95% of the season, their first season. So that's not out of the ordinary.
Okay, his dad, because we talked about Bronny's deal, him signing his deal. His dad also signed his deal, a 2-year, $104 million contract. So if LeBron just signed a 2-year deal for $104 million, and Bronny just signed a 4-year deal, what happens after LeBron's 2 years? Do they tell Bronny, hey, man, it's been real. Go ahead and take that little piece of change and get the hell out of here? Is that what happens?
Yeah, he's probably not going to be on the team. I mean, this is all because of LeBron. Just like I said in that video the other day, or we talked about the other day. I mean, just come out and say that I'm doing all of this. If you're LeBron, just come out and say it. We would respect you more.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nope. He ain't got to do that.
Yeah. I mean, do it with a good, like I said the other day on when we talked about this, do it in a fun-loving, your happy demeanor way, man.
Okay.
I mean, this is my kid. I wanted to play with my kid. Don't you want to play with your kid? That's what I would say to the reporter in the room. Don't you want your kid to play? If your kid can play in the NBA, don't you want to play with him? That's all.
So
I don't think most fathers would disagree with me.
How many minutes does Bronny James log this year for the Lakers on court?
He gonna play just because he has to, because of this whole thing here. If they don't play him at all, then it really looks bad. It looks worse than it already looks. He's gonna play. Okay. He gonna get on the floor for a ceremonial 2 minutes or something like that in the first 10 games, and then they're gonna send him down to the G League, and we won't hear no more about him the rest of the year. That's what's gonna happen. That's my prediction. I told everybody on this show 2 weeks ago, or 2 weeks before the draft, that this was going to happen. It was kind of up in the air when I said, I evaluated. I said, this is going to happen. I'm telling you right now, this is what's going to happen. In the first 5 games, he's going to play for a couple of minutes. He's going to get sent to the G League after that time period, and we probably won't hear about him again the rest of the season.
Okay, man. Something tells me that this kid's going to ultimately end up being okay. I really think. I don't think
do you think he's going to play? When you say okay, you mean he's going to stick around the league for some years, or you think he's going to play this year?
I think he's going to find a way to stick around the league, and I do think he will get not significant minutes, but I do think the Lakers are going to maximize the opportunity to get more press with LeBron and his kid on the court at the same damn time.
Okay. All right.
Hey, man, read a couple of the chat before we get out of here, man.
From Courtney Williams. Shout out to the Stews working on the man's holiday. We're definitely working on the colonizers' holiday. I looked up so the dates. It's like a little bit less than 100 years that that Juneteenth happened, emancipation from President Lincoln. So just keep that in mind when you're talking about Independence Day. It's a long story. From Loose Neck Side, imagine how we feel here in Texas about Juneteenth, Doug. We still pissed. James Cooper, fireworks is low level compared to the graphics of video games today.
That's true. That's very true. It's not as exciting as it used to be because these kids got it on their HD TVs.
Well, remember now in Georgia, and I don't know
very
where.
Good.
In Georgia, they've never had blow up fireworks. I don't know if you know that. South Carolina, we got blow up, we got blockbusters and what's those little cherry bombs and
cherry bombs, TNT.
Yeah, we had explosives. In the state of Georgia, they don't have explosives. They've never had, since I've been here, and next year will be 30 years. They've never had explosives like firecrackers and stuff like that are illegal in Georgia. They have like sparkly, colorful things, but no blow up things in Georgia.
Look at our cousin Adrian Rivers. I was at Lassen Fairgrounds. Didn't realize it was the 4th of July. That's Adrian, our cousin, back
talking
in the crib.
about the Wipeout tour that I talked about.
Wipeout tour.
Yeah.
Ferd. That is Ferd, right? F-E-R-D. Ferd.
Yeah.
Stu, need that Southern edge. Okay, we'll holler at you and show you how to do that, man. I believe there's been some advertisements where you could make that happen for yourself. Loose Neck Side. I met a girl in 4-H camp when I was 13. And we kept in touch until we went to college. And let's just say I yelled like Tommy from Martin, got the draws.
Got the draws, dog.
Loose Neck Side. Ryan about to go scorched earth on y'all. Nope, that's not the case. Courtney Williams, this was by far Ryan's worst poll. Wow. Wow. Go to hell, Loose Neck.
Wait a minute. Are they talking about the one you did today or the last one?
Oh, the last one, not this one.
Yeah,
okay.
they're talking about the last one. Yeah,
Oh.
I don't.
Well, again, I use my opportunity for the poll to make a message to the people. I took one for the team because I thought it was important enough to do that.
Loose Neck Side. Go ahead.
Okay.
I want you to read this one.
Okay. Caitlin Clark got just as many turnovers as all-star votes. Okay. That's fine.
So on the real, though, somebody posted this in the Two Live Stews Facebook group. If you don't know, we have two different Stews entities on the web. We have a Two Live Stews Facebook group that's got how many people? Supposedly 40,000 people in it, 30,000 people in it.
Yes.
And then we have a page in which we just post reels and the videos and all that stuff. Okay. And then we also have all this stuff here. We're on, TikTok and Instagram and all this stuff. But somebody posted in the group, the big group, that Caitlin Clark has more turnovers than she has made baskets.
Okay. All I know is her and Ada Reese's numbers are very similar, and that they're both going to be competing for Rookie of the Year, and I think that Caitlin Clark will win by a landslide.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Cornell Fail. Those girls in the WNBA better pimp that white girl for a bigger salary. I said that a long time ago. They better be happy that she's there. She's changing the game for them. Eric David. Exactly, Doug. No way they're letting Calvin Clark. Calvin. That's wrong, Eric David. Eric, that's terrible. I'm not even going to finish reading it. Truck D. Caitlin Clark may mess around and get MVP. I don't see that happening. Asia Wilson's all day going to be the MVP.
You know what, man? You know what? Mm-hmm. I don't know who's voting on MVP for the WNBA, but if they let the fans vote for it, Caitlin Clark most certainly will win it.
They'll have to give it to Asia.
They're not going to allow that to happen, though, because that's too jaded.
Yeah, yes. They will end up, the league will end up getting boycotted. Loose Neck Side, exactly, Ryan. Caitlin has put passes in perfect spots, but as many times her teammates couldn't handle them. Thank you, Loose Neck Side. That's the truth. I've been watching the games. I'm not just reading about the games. I've been watching the games. Truck D, Caitlin Clark has 1 million hillbillies voting that doesn't give a damn about basketball. That's probably true, too.
That's why she got 700,000 votes.
Yep.
Ain't no probably true about that. You got fringe women's basketball fans out in West Bum F, Minnesota that are voting for Caitlin Clark. on everything.
The great Naughty Dread. I don't eat meat and I sleep well every night.
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you, it's made a world of difference in my life.
Some
Some yard bird.
When Angel Reese gets a rebound and put back, she needs to yell. Now, who else want to fall with Hollywood Cole? I like that.
Outcast reference.
Our real holiday is the Montgomery boat dock fight. That's our holiday. Shouts out to Ron Lee, St. Louis Ron.
I like that.
Yeah. And lastly, man, another one from Naughty. I really enjoyed this one. I had one white girl my whole life. I stopped talking to her because she was white. He treated me better than any female I've ever been with. Naughty. Yeah. I mean, good for you, man. My kids might be watching this one day, so I'm not going to comment any deeper on that.
Samika Evans, I hate that narrative about black women. Yeah, I do too. From Eric Golden, vodka latte insanity. I don't know what he was mentioning. Griff, it happens when you go to a predominantly white high school and college. For some of the brothers, that's all they know.
That's not true because Doug and I went to predominantly white high school. I went to predominantly white college. I had friends that were of that, but
Real Scott says Doug has a midget company coming over, and it's not midgets. It's small people. Is it small people or short people? What is it?
Little people.
Little people. Damn. I still ain't get it right. I don't have no small person coming over or little people.
Courtney Williams, that's funny. You said to be Denzel Washington because he named his son after Denzel Washington. Didn't know that.
Yeah, I've seen that dude, whatever his name was that Arlie talks about, in several Tubi movies. You watch Tubi?
No.
Download the app. It's free. And so on Tubi, you can watch every blaxploitation film from the early 70s, late 60s
Ever.
on there, man. Ever.
Okay.
So it's kind of cool to go back and watch that stuff. I mean, the production and the acting is horrible to say the least. They were trying to do their thing, man. So I respect that. I go back and watch those old movies, man.
One last read from me, man, from James Cooper. Doug may need to sell Naughty some insurance. Yes, and I think I'm going to get up out of here before we do the post-show meeting because I think Naughty's about to get it bad.
Yeah, man.
He's about to get lit up.
Man,
the women are not pleased with Naughty Dread. All they've been doing like this for the last 30 minutes, and she getting ready.
Shadow boxing.
She been back to just taking swings like she gonna get Dread.
Right.
Hey man, God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. If you don't know him, you need to find him and show him love. That's all he's showing you. Nothing but love. A+ Naughty Dread, A+ Arlie, A+ Tree. Other than that bad list, Doug, where you put barbecue at number 1, I'm giving you an A+ too, man. We do appreciate y'all.
What do you expect to see at a barbecue more so than barbecue?
But it goes without saying that the food's gonna be delicious, man.
I said it. I said it. I just wanted to say it.
I need the people to vote with their hearts,
okay,
not their minds.
And that's why I've been dominating this thing because the people been voting with their hearts.
Man, you've been cheating for the first one, so it doesn't matter. You up 2-0. And I took one for the team on Monday. I took one for the team trying to push a bigger agenda, trying to help motivate people to do right.
Come on, son. Come on, son.
Y'all enjoy your holiday, your downtime. Be safe. Be careful around them fireworks. Don't burn yourself on them grills. Make sure you're enjoying some wonderful Southern Edge salted caramel whiskey or some Southern Edge sweet tea vodka while you enjoy your day off. And y'all be good. We talk to you guys on Monday.
Do you think people still use old school grills where you put the charcoal in and you squeeze the lighter fluid on there? And stuff?
Yeah.
All right, be careful.
Well, they don't use the lighter fuel because they got, you can just put the match on charcoal these days and it'll light up.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah, man. Like match light.
I remember that famous quote from Eddie Murphy. No, that's a fire. Some people gonna get burned up today. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm praying for y'all right now. Okay? Be careful.
Peace, y'all.
Peace.